Welcome to the backup class. Welcome to the backup class, everyone. This is a backup class of session which we are currently on, which is B55, okay, batch 55, where we are covering AWS. It's an advanced DevOps on AWS with infrastructure automation and Python scripting. This is the course name. So we have covered few days, which is like around 5 days over it. 5 days means 5 hours. We will be covering today. Our agenda is to cover those 5 hours today within 3 hours. Okay. We will be starting from 0. Okay, like how we started, and we'll try to complete 3 projects here. In those 5 hours, we completed 3 projects. Okay, one is migration, where we covered VPC. Another is C.1, where we have covered how to create a single node architecture. And then we covered C.2, where we covered if we have multiple applications on a single node architecture, how can we merge it? Before we do that and go in depth on that particular 3 projects, and I explain you with the diagram what are those, just wanted to explain you that we are covering, we will be following this particular way how we teach. We create CV, we implement CV, and we apply for job. We have given you the sample CV, the template CV, because it was just the first week. We didn't force you all to create your CV and give it to us. But now, from the next week, we will be asking you. So today, again, I will be sharing you this particular CV over the Slack channel. Okay. This is a Slack, which is again an application. It's a desktop application where we have a lot of batches which are going on. Over these batches, not all the batch is being taken by me. There are a lot of other trainers, Google trainer and other trainers. They take the batches. There is a big batch 55 which is going on. Okay, in this batch 55, I have shared the document, which is our CV. Okay, so there will be a lot of questions people will be asking from the CV. Like, see here, Rahul Shannon is asking. Okay, this is the CV. Okay, this is the template CV which I have shared with all of you. If you are not in the Slack channel, you have to be added in the Slack channel. Okay, this is a locked Slack channel. That means this is only for the students who have registered. So you will get this particular CV from us. Okay, I can download this CV and I'll show it to you. You can click on this download button and get it. Okay, so when you are registered, you will be added to the Slack channel. And once you are added to the Slack channel, you will get a template CV, something like this, where you can put this photo, you can change your name, and the tools and the projects, whatever we have mentioned here, these are nothing but something which we are covering in our curriculum. Okay, so this is aligned with our curriculum, every step, so that when you go for the interview, it will be easy for you to explain that, okay, the CV will be with you. You can say that, okay, I was doing this. Okay, this particular story will be there with you. That's the whole idea, to give you CV. So you will create a CV. Then with that CV, you will be implementing that particular CV with us. So we will help you to implement your CV so that each and every nook and corner you will be knowing from your CV. Then you will start up. Simple. Okay. So now we are currently here in this particular phase, which is implement your CV. In this implement your CV, we have already implemented 3 projects. Okay. So how we will implement our CV? With the help of projects. So here in the Slack channel, given what the course curriculum. So you can click on the course curriculum. I'll give you the link here. Okay, the link of the Slack channel of the curriculum. This particular link is having is also saying the same thing, but then if you go down, the details about the course, it is mentioned here, how many hours, how many projects, how much experience you will get. Okay, will you be job ready course? Yes. Every single thing, whatever we have written here, it's like after a lot of thoughts. Okay, after a lot of research, we have created this particular curriculum with the projects, and whatever we are mentioning here, it is meant to be, you will get that experience. You will be job ready. Okay, it is from beginner to advanced. Okay, believe me, and you will see that in these 3 hours. Now, why to become a DevOps engineer? All those things are there. You can also research in Google. There are certain projects which we have given here diagram wise. Okay, you can ignore now for now. Here you see. So we are currently, this is our curriculum where we have some certain modules and certain projects. Okay. So currently our focus will be 3 projects, project A, and then C.1, C.2. Now you will say, why we are jumping, why we are skipping this project B, why we are skipping module 3. Okay. So to explain you all, module 2 and module 3 is the prerequisite for the DevOps course. What? AWS and the Linux part. We'll be covering everything on Linux. I don't know Windows. I will not teach you on Windows. Okay. What I am giving my experience, whatever we have experience, we are giving or sharing that experience with you. And you are creating the CV with that experience. It's like clone. Okay. So now Linux and AWS, which is cloud, these are the 2 things which is prerequisite. But then we are trying to cover that particular thing as well. Okay, with the help of some projects. Okay. Our main DevOps class starts from here, module 4. Module 4 also is again it's like before DevOps culture, when you implement, what should be the different kind of architectures and all those. This is a very, very important module. Based on this module, these are all manual projects which we'll be doing. Based on this only, we will be having some automations. Like currently, we will be doing this particular project manually, this 2. Later, you have to use Ansible. Okay. We will also use Terraform to create servers, the single node architecture, and to configure server with the help of Ansible. And those all things will be pipelined. You don't have to go and trigger manually. You don't have to do anything. Everything will be automatic. Okay, we'll see those things. So these 5 projects are very, very important for any of you. Even if you are working, you join this class, you might find it very silly. Okay, what is this? Run a web application on a single node architecture. What is multi-node? I know load balancer, but don't worry. You have to do these things because later we will be doing this with the automation, with the Terraform and with the help of Ansible and all. Okay, so these are, first we will do manually, then we will do with automation. So we have designed this course so that we will not jump anything. We should be on the track. We should know that, okay, where exactly we are heading. So whatever we will do, first we will do with manually, and then we will do with automation. Now, module 5, from here, the actual DevOps will start from there, GitHub Actions, okay, and then Terraform, Ansible, Python scripting for regular automation task, okay, like where you have to do some regular task, okay, suppose a Lambda function you will be writing to trigger a mail alert, okay, something like this. So you will be automatic password rotation, you will be doing some projects, we will be giving you the same project you will be going and telling in your interview also, okay. Once you do this type of projects, there will be similar kind of projects you will be getting in your environment as well. Even if you are not there, you can actually become a little bit, you can create your dependency in your team. Once you switch your company or once you switch your team from the current role, you can create a dependency by creating this kind of projects. Everywhere this will be there, okay. Every DevOps team, if it is in AWS, you have to do this, okay. So it's not something which we are inheriting or innovating. This is like very common thing. It should be there. If it is not there, you have to implement it, okay, which you can suggest, and then that way you can become hero in your team little bit, okay, so that they know that, okay, this guy know Python scripting, this guy know Lambda, yeah. So yeah, it's a dependent. So very few people will in your team will be knowing. Everybody will be a little bit afraid. Okay, no, I don't want to do coding. I don't know. I can do some operation task. But then when you do this thing, when you repeat the same thing in your company, you can create that dependency, right? And you can tell in your interview also. Then there are Docker and Kubernetes, okay, which we will be also implementing with the help of Terra. Okay, so this is our course curriculum overview. Now with this, we start our project A. Okay, this module 1 is nothing but something about like what is DevOps, what is SDLC, software development lifecycle. Okay, so anyway, we will be covering all these things in detail. So I'm today, because this is a backup class of the existing class, I'll be skipping this part. Okay, I'll be going to this particular module 2 directly. Okay, so module 2, we will be focusing mainly on this project. Okay, so let us understand this project from a scratch. Even if you are fresher, don't worry, everything will be covered. Just focus on the screen now. So we are doing what? Project A. Think like you all have joined a company. You all are freshers. I'm your mentor. This is the first project I am explaining all of you. Just join the company. You do not know anything apart from the company, which is LWPLABS. DevOps is चिड़िया का नाम है, तुमको पता ही नहीं. Means DevOps is what you don't even know. Okay. So now, project A. I'm saying there is a migration project going on. So you will say yes. Okay, as a fresher, because senior is saying there is a migration project going on. Migration meaning everybody knows. Okay, that something is moving from one place to another place. Now, what is moving? Migration of a web application. Okay. Now, what is web application? Website. If we say web application, there are other applications also. What are the other applications? Desktop application. What are the other application? Mobile application. Okay. So there are 3 kinds of application: web, desktop, mobile. Okay. Now we are doing web application. This is a good practice. So now what are we going to do? We are saying migration from on-premise to cloud. That means there will be a on-premise data center. Now I will explain what is on-premise data center, from where you are moving to cloud. Okay. Now what is on-premise? What is cloud? First, before that, we need to understand what is data center. Okay. Data center. You can say like migration of a web application across data center. Across data center. Now, what is data center? Before we understand that, what is data center? Data center. That means data is centrally located in some place, centrally stored in some place, and digitally processed. A place where data is stored, digitally processed. Okay, this is the definition of a data center. Okay, we can understand that. Now, how data center looks like? If you see aerial image, yeah, data center is something like this. Okay, a building, a land, somebody need to purchase, money or lease, and then there will be some buildings which we need to build up. Inside that building, some computers will be there. So this building, again, money. So this investment is called capital investment. So somebody need to do capital investment. Somebody need to lease it, somebody need to purchase the land, and then they need to build all these things. So capex. Okay, easy. Capex is capital expense. So we all are working for a company called LWPLABS. LWPLABS will have to spend money, the capital expense. Okay, maybe it's huge. Okay, we don't have that much. So capital expense we have to do for now. Maybe we have that much of money and we are invested. Now there is something called OPEX. Okay, what is OPEX? Operational expense means you go and purchase a car, capital expense. You are driving a car, you are doing maintenance activity and all those things. That is operational expense. Okay, something like that. So this is on-premise, where on-premise DC means data center, where capex and opex is yours. Your company need to bear this. Okay. Now here, what will be there? Servers will be there. Computer will be there. Okay. Server. Something. What is server? Server means something. Someone who is serving something. They are server, right? So inside this, some computers will be there. They are serving. Whom they are serving? This customer they are serving. This customer is outside. Customer. How this customer is trying to like ask work from them so that they can serve through web browser. So this customer will open a browser, right? Web browser. You can call it as a web browser, like Google Chrome. Okay, Chrome. I'm just writing so that you will be knowing. So Google Chrome they will use to open the website, right? So these websites will be here somewhere running. So this web application is running here. Okay, and now this customer is typing something. That something is called what? Domain. So this is nothing but domain. So this customer will type domain, which will point to what? An IP. So this IP address is a public IP or a private IP because this customer is outside network. That means if suppose somebody is coming to your home and you are living in a society in block B, will you just tell him, okay, come to block B? No, right? You have to tell him the complete address. Okay, come to Lodha, block B, pin code this, state this, and all those things, right? That means you have to give him a public IP or a private IP, the customer. The domain should point to public IP or a private IP if he is outside network. Tell me. Outside network means this.
Public IP.
Okay, so now everybody understood what is public IP. When somebody wants to connect from public, which is nothing but this, to this, to inside, public IP we have to give. Clear to everyone? Dheeraj, is it clear to you?
Right.
Okay. Vipin, is it clear?
Yes, Rahul.
Okay. So now public IP. Okay. This is very important for troubleshooting, guys. Okay. When there is an internal application in your company, there will be some internal application. There will be some external application. For external application, troubleshooting will be a little different. For internal application, there will be some troubleshooting different. When I say internal means intranet network, which will be opening only from the data center, from something from your network, internal network, something which is opening outside network, like Flipkart.com. It is opening from anywhere. Like our website, it's opening from anywhere, right? Okay. It's an external website or a public facing website. Okay. Now, okay. So this domain, this is called domain, right? This domain points to this particular IP address. How? What is that service? Which particular service will be registering this domain with the
DNS.
address? That is called DNS. Okay, so DNS will register it. Domain will be registered to this particular IP with the help of DNS. So DNS is nothing but like your contacts in your phone, where you will have a number, where you will have a name. Name will be aligned with a number, right? DNS. Who is providing DNS? The domain provider can provide you DNS. Okay, who is providing the domain? Maybe GoDaddy. So you can go to GoDaddy and get the DNS. Okay, you can go to, suppose if you purchase this domain from GoDaddy, but you want to use Cloudflare DNS, you want to use Amazon's DNS. Yes, you can use that. Okay, you can use DNS. Okay, just need to route the DNS from GoDaddy to Amazon, and then Amazon will route it to your server. Okay, so there are DNS providers, okay, like GoDaddy, AWS, route, okay, something like this. No, there are other providers also. Lot of companies are using this thing. Okay, if time permits, I'll show you this Cloudflare. Our website is also in Cloudflare, LWPLABS. This is a very important tool. Mostly websites will be in this Cloudflare. Once this Cloudflare was down, okay, a lot of websites were impacted. This Cloudflare is it's a firewall, okay, web application firewall. It will provide cache. Suppose your customer is there in US, a customer is there in India. You have only one website, which is there in United States. How will you make sure that Indian customer, when he is opening the website, it should be fast? Because your server is in United States, US, but this customer is in India. So the data should be transferring from all the way from United States to India, right? So it will be slow. The network latency will be high. So how can you make that fast? You will use Cloudflare. Okay. It's a very powerful and a very important tool.
So similar thing happens with GoDaddy and AWS router 53 also. I mean, if they're
No. GoDaddy, these are like pure DNS, but this is also giving cache. Okay, this is not just DNS. This will give you firewall. This will give you DNS. Like GoDaddy will not just give you DNS, nah? They will give you website also. They will give you a lot of other services as well. Like Cloudflare give you cache. You can cache the website, the images, the other things in their edge location. So we will go in depth maybe. Okay, 1 hour I can show you our architecture, our company's architecture. We also have our website, right? How we designed it. So that now you will get that, and you when you tell that this Cloudflare thing in your interview, right? Nobody can find out that. They will all understand that you have a genuine experience, right? Because this is not any institute will teach you, not this is something which is real, okay, where you can do multiple things. Okay, you can create subdomains like lms.lwplabs.com. This is our subdomain where we have hosted in Cloudflare.
okay, and they charge
For now it's free. I'll show you the free one. It will charge also if you take some services. It will show you how many hits are coming from which location. From US, how many customers? From India, how many customers? From UK, how many customers? It is a very good tool. Okay, so will not out track. Okay, we have to focus on this because we have very less time and complete 3 projects. Okay, but yeah, write it down. Cloudflare we will study. Okay, once we have time. Okay, ask me in the class, in the main class. So fine, Cloudflare. Okay, there are 3 things. This is there. Now, what are we saying? That something which is on-premise data center, my web application is running. Web application is hosted. You can also use this word like hosted, or some people call running. My web application is running. If this server is having what? This server is having a public IP because this customer is public. Okay. So will this server will not have private IP? No, it will have private IP also. Okay. For sure, it will have private IP. Public IP is optional, but private IP is must. It is must. It should be there, without which you cannot create server. Okay. Private IP, public IP. This server is only having, these 2 servers do not have. Now here, this server is running database. So this particular web application will connect to the database. The database, I don't need public IP because my customer will connect to this particular web application first, and then it connects to DB. Now you understood that, right? Why
So
is required?
does this mean all web applications in different servers and all DBs in different servers? That's what you are going to say, right?
You can think of like that. Okay.
Okay.
So now think of like this. So now DB servers do not have private public IP. Web applications are there. Public IP is there only for the front-facing guy.
And if you're Rahul, can I ask question in between or
No, you ask in the chat window. Okay.
Okay.
We have to complete this within time. Ask in chat window. I will try to answer you later. Just post your question, whatever you want. Okay. Fine. Now, I'll give you time. When I wanted to answer, you can answer that. Okay. Fine. Now, so domain points to a public IP. There is a private IP. There is another private IP for the another server. This server will talk to the another server because this is private network. Okay. This is a private network. This all the three servers can talk to each other. Okay, with the help of private IP. You are talking to this guy with the help of public IP. This customer is talking to this IP with the help of public IP. Okay, good. Now, our task is what? Migration of a web application. Why do we migrate? Because we are spending a lot of money. Every month I am paying a lease amount, the rent amount, or maybe I have spent a lot of money here. Now my company needs money. I will sell this land, I'll sell this infrastructure and I'll get the money, okay, which I can put in my business again. So what I will do, I'll migrate my application from on-premise, which is this, to where? To cloud. So I will go to public cloud provider. Okay, remember this word, public cloud provider, like AWS. What I will do in public cloud provider, I will create an AWS account. So I ask you, all of you, to create your personal account, okay, in AWS. If you have not created, you have to create. How will you create? Type free AWS account in free AWS account. Type and then create an account. It's simple like creating an account in Netflix. If you're not able to create this account, think again. Can you not create an account in Netflix? You have to be smart enough. I want you all to create this account by your own. Okay, first exercise. Create a free account, click on it. It will ask PAN card details, don't give. It is personal. A company, you will say personal account. And say it will ask credit card details. You are not giving it to us. You are giving it to Amazon. Amazon is such a big company. They will not take your money and fly away. No, you can give easily to Amazon. All of our students gave. They will not deduct any amount without your notice. This is just to see you are not a bot, but a human being who have a good credit score or a lot of other things, who can manage this AWS account. Okay. So again, with great power comes great responsibility. Understand that this account, when you create, you have to use only free resources. That means 12 months free. Okay. Do not use something which, if you go and create big servers, you will be charged. Do not do that. Okay. Create whatever I say, do the same way. For now, for 1 month, do not use your brain much and go and do Google and lot of other things and make yourself confused. What you will be doing, whatever I am saying as a mentor, you just follow that. Follow the instructions carefully, and you will not be incurred any cost, and it will be very easy for you to process this particular curriculum, okay, and get 1 year experience. So as a new baby, once you come, you need to learn things, whatever your mentor is explaining. As a fresher, as you have to learn things. So I'm explaining you something, you will be just doing that. Just follow blindly for now. Okay. So then you will be getting that experience. Okay. Till this 5 modules, till this 4th module, just follow whatever I am saying. Okay. Fine. Now create an account if you do not have an account. Mostly all of you have an account, I know, but if you do not have an account, you can create. Okay, if you are a student, you can click on this. Okay, or not this. There are student accounts also. Okay, where you don't have to give credit card. You just Google search it, you will get that account for student. Okay, now this is it. So now once you have an account, which is nothing but this, once you have an account, yeah, one minute. So Dheeraj, I am mentioning here, there are 3 servers in the data center having different IP. Okay, has only one server? No, there is no one server. There are multiple servers, maybe 300, 3,000 servers are there in your data center. All have different IP. Every server, one device, one IP.
No, I was asking about the scenario if data center has only one server.
नहीं होता. ऐसा scenario होगा ही नहीं. कोई बंदा इतना invest करेगा, there will be so much of investment. Why will they create one server? Okay, you can keep everything in one server, but then no, don't go with that. This method. Okay, you have invested this much of money. Why not to have one server? So many things. Okay, so now you will say this only in your interview. Same thing. Don't say anything. This statement. There is an on-premise data center. There are a lot of servers there. I was migrating. I was part of an application, and I was part of the build team, where my task was to migrate an application from on-premise to data center, cloud. Okay, simple. So now here, this public cloud, you all have an account. Dheeraj, you have an account?
No, not now.
So you have to create. I pinged actually in the chat window. Nobody is actually listening. Okay, this is like bad. I specifically told everyone. Okay, maybe it was missed from our team or someone. I don't know. But then you all have to create an account. I want a volunteer today. I want a volunteer that somebody can volunteer and they will do rather than me, because it's you all have to do. Okay, so fine. Maybe create an account later. So once you have an AWS account, okay, you have to create server here, which is this one, okay. Here you have to run the web application. You have to migrate the code. So this code is running here, some code is there. Don't move the server. Don't move this server from here to here. Amazon will not allow that. Amazon will have their own latest servers, right? Amazon will not allow this particular server to enter inside. What you have to do, you have to move the code from here to here, and then code will run in this. And then what you will do, once it is running, you as a DevOps engineer will do testing of this particular server or this web application, that everything is good or not. Once the testing is done from your end, from the functional user end, from the business user end, that okay, the functional testing is done, the integration testing is done, from the technical point of view, your testing is done, means DevOps engineer testing is done. The first testing DevOps engineer will do if the website is opening or not, if the pages have some issue or not. So it's a kind of a testing which DevOps engineer will do, which is like, okay, if my website is opening or not, bas itna hi dekhta. If it is opening or not, yes, it's a technical testing, nothing much functional. But then your other custom testing cycles are there, like load testing, integration testing, functional testing. All those testing will be done. Like business user will go and check, okay, if I am adding things to add to cart, can I go to purchase payment, and then can I do payment or not? All these are functional testing. Okay, integration testing means where a lot of modules will be there, like purchase module, inventory module, all those finance module, all those modules are talking to each other and everything is working together or not. So all this testing, once that is done, what you will do, you will do the DNS switch, the final DNS switch for this customer to directly point to this server. Okay, so you will do what? DNS switch. Remember this word, DNS switch you will do. We also say it as cutover. We will do cutover. Okay. Means this domain which was pointing to this IP now will point to this IP. Okay. How we will do? Again, we'll go to DNS and we'll delete the previous entry, the IP address, and we'll switch to this entry. This server will also have an IP address. Okay. So we will go and change the IP address to this. Again, this server will also have a public IP. Now you are understanding that there is something called public and there is something called private IP. So we will be doing that. Okay. So this is the whole exercise. This kind of migration is called parallel migration, where you have this application server up and running. Here also you have application server up and running. Okay. You will do the testing. Okay. Testing you should be doing with the help of local DNS. I'll show you this, what is local DNS and other things. Okay. You will use some local file to do the testing and all those things. The testing is all done. What you will do, you will say the DNS team, boss, change it. That particular thing is very, very crucial because the actual customers are going to hit your website. That will be done only and only when everything is fine in this website. Security wise, load wise, module wise. Technically, the pages, everything should be opening fine. You will check everything, then only you will move it. That is called cutover. Okay. You will take a downtime also if required. But generally in parallel migration, there is zero downtime. What is downtime? Where the website will not be down. If you think that my website will be down, so how I will incur a loss, right? Every minute somebody is going to my website and they are clicking on a link and they are trying to purchase something. Our recorded videos are there. They will go and purchase recorded videos also. And every minute somebody is going and hitting on the website. So if we have a downtime, a customer will not be able to go. They will not be able to purchase. We will incur a loss. That's our loss. Maybe he'll go next minute, but then we don't care that. But then that is our loss. So we can't afford a downtime. Company downtime means it's a blunder. Okay. So we will not have we'll always try to figure out somehow, okay, where we will have zero downtime. Remember this thing. When you go and tell in your interview, you will say we were working in a parallel migration where there was a zero downtime. Okay. Would the DNS change when migrating from on-premise to cloud? Yes. DNS change, if you want to do, you can do, or if the domain is still there, from GoDaddy, you can point to from the GoDaddy also. The endpoint doesn't matter that you have to have in Route 53 only. Suppose you were in GoDaddy, your DNS is in GoDaddy, you can still point to the public IP from the public endpoint from the GoDaddy. You have to move to Route 53 because you are moving to AWS, not required. Okay. There is an overlapping for some time. No, there is no overlapping. Okay. It will be here. It will go here. Okay. There will be some TTL second. Okay. That is like that DNS sometime where DNS will replicate. So because you do not have just one DNS. GoDaddy will not have just one DNS, right? They will have a lot of DNS. One will be in UK, one will be in India, one will be in Australia, one will be in US. So a lot of DNS servers will be there. That high availability, right? GoDaddy will also maintain DNS because it is the main thing. If your number is deleted from your contact, that's the main entry point, right? From there you can call. So if this DNS is somehow corrupted, so GoDaddy is not just running your business. So many business. The stock market of GoDaddy, the share of GoDaddy will be crashing if they somehow corrupt the DNS. It's the entry point where this domain points to your web IP. If somebody can hack the DNS, I will create, or the hacker will create the similar looking website. Your domain can point to that particular IP. And then the customer will think that, okay, I'm going to write particular domain and they can give their credit card details. Hacked. Okay, so it is again a very secure thing. Okay, it's a very critical thing, DNS. So they will have replica and all those things. So it will take some time, 99 seconds, sometimes 300 seconds, sometimes to move to the to replicate in all the DNS and move to the that every customer will go to this particular IP. But then till that time, customers will go into the this particular address. Okay, so no problem. That is like 99 seconds or 300 seconds, right? And both the things for now will be connecting to the same DB. Maybe you can do that. The same DB. This is application migration, but you want to change the DB also? Yes, you can create the DB here, the RDS. Okay, then if you have an RDS and other things, okay, RDS. So you have to find out a way so that you have a freeze time, okay, cutover freeze time where the website will be up, but then you will not be accepting any transactions, right? Any purchase or anything for a small time, where you will take the export of it, take the export of the database and import the database. Okay, export and import. You will do take the export and then you will import it. That freeze time will be, you can consider as a downtime. Little bit. Okay. So that is what I am saying, Dheeraj. You have to have a freeze time. Okay. You can have a freeze time if you want to do the migration of the database also. But I am talking about web application. For a web application, there is no downtime. For database, if you also want to migrate from on-premise to cloud, then yeah, there will be a freeze time for small event. Okay, maybe at the night 2 o'clock you will find out the time when there is no traffic much. Find out that time and then you will do that freeze. So let us do this exercise again now. Somebody wants to volunteer who have an AWS account, or let me show you then this first one, maybe, and then later you can do. If you want to volunteer, raise your hand. I can. You should have a. Just told, right? You do not have an AWS account. She wants to do. Okay. Not. Okay. Okay. So this VPC is little complex, guys. Why? Because now I need to show the IP address thing as well. So let me only do it. And C.1 you can actually do. Okay. So be ready with your infrastructure. So now let me only do, okay, for now, because we have to complete on time. So now, as I am connecting to this AWS console, okay, this is my AWS console. So when you create your account, you will be logged in here. Easy. Once you logged in here, you will find that there is some services which are there. Services. Can you see these services? These services are nothing but Amazon is like it's like an IT shopping mall where they are giving a lot of services, okay, to sell. They are giving on rent. So now you have to you are going to create your private network, right? As I told you all, private network, this yellow part. So as this one you need to create, this is called VPC, Virtual Private Cloud. So in public cloud, you will be creating a virtual private cloud. So that is the reason you will be coming to network and then you will be selecting this VPC, which is virtual private cloud. The first thing which you will be doing in the first class. Okay, this is VPC. Now, once you come here to the VPC, what you have to do? You have to create the VPC. Okay. So how can you create VPC? By clicking on create VPC, you can create. Okay. So let's create a VPC. You see here, in one shot, you can click on this and you see VPC is creating, some subnets are there creating. Okay. There are some public subnet. there are some private subnet, and then some route tables are there. So all these things we need to understand. What is IGW, okay, that is VPC and other things. So this particular thing you need to understand. Rather than doing this way, what I am saying, go and click on this VPC only. Okay. Now, once you click on VPC only, here you give the VPC name. What you will give? Suppose LWPLABS. I already have a LWPLABS VPC, so I am giving 2. Okay. VPC. Now, once you have a LWPLABS backup, okay, backup class, right? That's right. Now, once you have this backup VPC, you have to give here the CIDR range. What is CIDR range? If you go in this, okay, diagram again. So there are suppose 200 servers here, 200 IPs equal to servers. That means when you migrate and you do not change any architecture, you also have to ask Amazon that give me 200 IPs so that I can create 200 servers. Agree? Who do not agree on this? If I'm not changing the architecture and all. Everyone agreed? Karthik, are you okay with this? Now, so that means 200 IPs, 200 IPs, right? If you are not changing the architecture. So very good. Now we need to somehow tell Amazon that give me 200 IPs. So Amazon will ask me, okay, tell me the IP range. Okay, tell me the private IP range. So Amazon is going to, you are going to create in Amazon a VPC, which is this, suppose a piece of land, a piece of IPs. So they will ask you the range, IP range. So you need to select an IP range. So how will you select an IP range? So there is a document which I will be passing you, this particular network document. In this network document, you see IP means nothing but internet protocol address. If you want to talk something in internet, then IP is required. Okay, the total IPs are this much. This. So VPC is little complex, guys. I'll try to make it very simple for all of you. It's like a mathematical formula I will try to do. Okay, just listen to me now very carefully. There are total IPs this much. There are reserved private IPs this much. These are reserved private. This is total. In total, I have public and private both. Inside this, how many are reserved? This much. Clear? These are reserved private IP. Any company can use it. I can use it. Suppose tomorrow you are going to create your own company, you will also use this private IP. Okay, everyone, all of you, if you start a startup, okay, you need servers and all those things. So you all will use, suppose this 3 IP range only. Any of these 3 range you will select. Okay. So this is having less IPs. This range is having further little bit more. And this is having more. Okay. 10 IP series. So some of the IP series, any one of the IP series, you have to give it to Amazon. Saying that, okay, fine, use this one. And give me the range. That from this to this is mine. Okay. So Amazon, apart from this, everything else is public. Okay. Private is reusable, means you can also use, I can also use. Like you have a server which is having an IP address this. I also have a server which is having an IP address this. Okay. So all of you can create the same IP range. Public, it will be unique in the world. If you are using this particular public IP, nobody else can use it. Private, not unique. Every company can have. Okay. Remember something like this. Okay. Block A, my community will also have block A. Your community will also have block A. But then if I give public address in the whole world, it will be unique for me. Okay. Okay. It will be unique for me. Similarly for unique for you. Your address is unique for you, the public address. Nobody else in the earth it will be. It will be yours.
Rahul, what is the significance of these what digits you have given in bracket and outside the bracket, like 65, 536 IP
These are the
address?
total IP range you will get from here. This
Okay,
is
okay. Oh,
now
this
I
whole
need
this whole is a number
to
65,536 is a number.
from this range you will get this many IPs.
Okay, okay, all right.
This means this many devices you can run.
Okay, I thought in between 65 and 536
No,
there will be
no,
comma. Okay, okay.
no common. This is the IP range. Now what
Okay.
is IP? One decimal, another decimal. You all know binary and decimal, right? So this is a decimal number. This is also a decimal number. 0 decimal here. Okay. So this 4 decimal number separated by 3 dot. 4 decimal number separated by 3 dot. Okay. Is this, if I give this IP, tell me if this is my public or private. This is a public IP or a private IP. Check the previous this IP range.
Private.
Public.
Is this a public IP or a private IP?
Public.
So Praveen saying what, public or private? Praveen?
It's private, right?
It's public, right? Why? Because it is starting from 16.
Okay. Okay. I got it.
15. It's public. Right? Cool. So now all the rest, as I saying, total is this much: 002, 255, 258, 255. Okay. So now inside this range is a private, except all are public. So this we understood that what is public and private IP. Reason also we know public IP is for public endpoint from customer who is outside to inside. Private is for inside. Right? If these two guys want to talk to each other, private. If from outside they want to talk to each other, public. Okay. Now let us calculate the VPC. It's a simple calculation. So now you are being asked in this particular, when we are creating VPC, it is asking, give me the CIDR. What is CIDR? Nothing but IP range. Give me the IP range in this format, 10.0.0.0 or 172 something 16.0.0, something like that. That format is like this, /24, /23, /22, something like that I have to give. Now, how will I calculate? In a very easy way. Lot of, don't see any YouTube, it will make you confused. Okay, it happened with me. I was not from a computer background. I'm an electronics guy. Never studied network. I hate network. Okay, but then when I went to a lot of institutes, everybody explained me VPC at the end. Okay, this is what I'm saying in Hyderabad, India. This happened with me. They explained VPC at the end. They skipped somehow. In 8 classes, they completed my whole AWS class. Okay, in Amirpet, in Hyderabad, and it was so bad. I don't even know what is VPC. Okay, then I figure out reading a lot of things, because this is little complex, guys. Okay, I'll try making easy. Just see this mathematical formula. Some of this range you need to select. How will you select? You will get this from your network team. Ask network team. So in your interview also you will say, I will go to network team. I'll ask, give me one IP range, which is free. Why? Because in your company, you will not have this simple architecture. In your company, something will be running in AWS, something will be running in Azure, something will be in Google Cloud. There will be a lot of on-premise data center. Okay, something will be in Cincinnati, something will be suppose Ohio. Okay, a lot of places will be there. Data center will be segregated, and then you will have lot of locations from where you will be working. When you go to company and work, you also connect to a private IP. Okay, so there will be a lot of ranges being used here and there. It's a very complex architecture. So you don't have to go into that. That's not your job as a DevOps engineer. So you will go simply to a network team asking that, boss, give me the free IP range. I need 200 IPs. So your network team will give you this range. They will say that, okay, boss, you use this. So you will use this. Inside this, you will have to use 200 IPs. You need to get 200 IPs only. Okay. So here you start. From this range, I am selecting this. Is this private or public? See, 0 to 55, right? 0 to 255, everything is private. So yes, this is private. So I've selected this from the network team. Now come here. Focus only on this. So they gave you this. Now you little bit researched and you understood that this is a decimal, which is nothing but a 8-bit in binary. A decimal is nothing but a octet here in IP. Octet. Octet means 8010101 like this. That means it is 32-bit. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, total 32. If you convert this from decimal to binary, it will be like this. 1 octet, another octet, 0, 0, 0, because it is 0 and this is all 0. Okay. Something like this it will be. Fine. Now how to convert this decimal to binary? Lot of Google calculators are there. Go and type there.
2 to the power 1 plus 2 to the power 3.
Yeah, those things you can do. You can type in Google that, okay, how to convert decimal to binary and you will get it. I'm not going to teach you this. Okay, but then I'm just saying that, okay, 10 and this. 10 means this 1 octet. Okay, 8-bit. Fine. Even if you do not want to understand this much, ignore it. No need to do. Just get the network, get the IP from the network team. That's it. You got the IP. You are calculating 𝐶IDR. So give 𝐶IDR is equal to that IP /x. Mathematical formula, you need to find out x. So give x is equal to question mark. How many IPs you need? 200 IPs. Fine. Because as per our diagram, 200 IPs are there in the on-premise. I need 200 IPs here in the cloud also. This is important for migration. Okay, we are focusing only on the VPC part, right? So you need 200 IPs. So now let's calculate. 2 to the power 0 is 1. 2 to the power 1 is 2. 2 is 4. 3 is 8. 4 is 16. Okay. Something you need to do till this. Till the times you get the number which is more than 200. So 256 is more than 200. You will give it y. Anyway, delete it. It will be 8. Okay. So now what you will do? You will simply minus this 8 with 32. So x is equal to what? The 32, which is this total bit, minus 8 bit. Okay. So you will get 24 bit. So 220. Again repeating, for calculating VPC 𝐶IDR, you will go to the network team, you will get the IP. Then you give /x. X depends on what? How many IPs you want to migrate. Okay. Total 200 IPs are there. Here also you will get 200 IPs if the architecture is not changing. So here what will you do? You will say x is equal to question mark. And then 200 IPs. So keep doing 200 to the power thing till the time you are getting something more than 258 and 200. This is what 200, 256. Now subtract 32 by this particular bit. It is, you are here selecting 8. So how much you get? 24. So in this range till 24 will be what it will be? It will be constant. It will not do flip-flop. It will not be doing 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Just going in depth. Only this one will be doing 0, 1, 0. Till 24 bit 888, it will not do flip-flop. Only this will be doing flip-flop 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. So that means when it does 0, 1, 0, 1, the value will change. So don't have to go in depth, just have to say that this is my 𝐶IDR. So copy this. This is my 𝐶IDR 10.17.00/24. Paste here. That means this will give me 256 IP. Now do not change anything, create VPC. Done. So now your VPC, if you see, here you see there is one backup which is created. This particular thing. What is there here? This is my 𝐶IDR. Okay. Here you see. This is my VPC name, ID. Okay, this is the VPC ID. This is the VPC name. Okay. And then you can see here some route table is created. I will show you those things. Okay, who is the owner of this ID? VPC, this is the owner. You can see here the owner also name here, account ID is mentioned. Okay. Where are you creating this particular VPC? In Mumbai, I am creating. Maybe my customers are in Mumbai. So the website which I am migrating, mostly all my customers are in India only. So in India, I have only one region, which is Mumbai. Okay, that is why I am selecting Mumbai. Now Hyderabad also came, but that's like a DR kind of a thing. Okay, so now, so that is why the Hyderabad is going to come. Okay, it's like 10 regions that are not enabled for this account. Hyderabad, not enabled. Okay, it's there. I have to go and we have to go and raise a ticket so that they can enable it. It's like Mumbai, only one. So now, as my customers are in India, I will select this Mumbai. Okay, fine. Now I created this VPC, which is this yellow part. Now I have to create servers inside it. Now I have to design this VPC. Okay, this VPC is just that outer boundary is created. That means you purchase your land and an outer boundary is created. You have to design it. You have to say, okay, that there is something public area, there is something private area in this public and private. In public area, I have what? This public area is called public subnet. What is subnet? If this is my full network, this is my full network. Full network or full net. Okay, this VPC. This public subnet means sub-network. Network. So this is my public network. This is my private network. So if I have to create a public and server which will have public IP, I will create in public subnet, which outside people can connect. If I have to create a database which do not have a private public IP, or where will I create? I'll create in private. Can I go and connect to private? No. It is not allowed. Now understood? See this diagram. I told that this is DB and this is web app. Okay, you are connecting to web app and then the database. Now here I am dividing it. That okay, my customer will connect to this endpoint, which is having some IP which is public. Then this will connect to the DB. It is in private. This will only have private IP. This will have public IP. This will also have private IP and public IP. Private to private connectivity is happening. Public is there. Okay, this is my customer. Cool. So now you need to divide this total network into division. Public network, private network. So here in Amazon, there is something called availability zone. That means availability zone. Now, what does that mean? Let us see the picture. You see this. Availability zones. There is a region which is suppose Mumbai. Mumbai is divided into 3 availability zones. And 1, 2, 3. Mumbai East, Mumbai South, Mumbai West. In Mumbai East, I have 2 data centers. In Mumbai West, I have 3 data centers. In West, I got bigger land in less price. So I purchased and then I had more data centers here. That means 3 buildings. Here 2 buildings, here 2 buildings. Okay. They all are connected through low latency fiber connectivity. Means it is not through network connection. It's like with fiber connectivity it is there. Okay, so that it will be speed. The data can be transferred on speed. So fiber with wire connection, like you can connect through wire, and you can do you can charge your phone with wire, without wire also, right? Something like that. So if you want to transfer data from here with the data transfer or with internet, like with network also you can do. but this is connected through your low latency fiber connectivity. Now, what will I do? I will create my public subnet here one and public subnet 2 here. So I have two availability zones. So I will use two public network into different availability zone. I will divide this public network into two. Why will I divide this public subnet into two based on the availability zones? I can divide into three also.
Because based upon the customer, somebody is accessing from Mumbai East, somebody is accessing from Hyderabad, and somebody is accessing from Mumbai West. So whosoever is near, that latency will be less. So that's the
That's
reason.
okay. For now, just ignore that. Think that okay, it is like so close. That will be not mattering huge. Then what is the reason? See the theme, availability zone.
If one region is down, then second will be
One
up.
zone is down, another zone will be up. The answer is, suppose if my Mumbai East, okay, if my Mumbai East, Mumbai West. So suppose if my Mumbai East, there is you getting a power supply from some company, a company, and that is down. There is a strike going on. There is something happened, fire, bombardment, and all those. So this is down. This will be up. So I should have two servers into different. So if the customer is connecting to one, only one endpoint, and if this is down, the whole website will be down. This customer will be impacted. I don't want this. I want that, okay, if this is down, no problem. I'll send it to this guy in different availability zone. Okay. And then again, this database will be here. So there will be some problem because the whole availability zone is down. So I can have a replica set in the database. There is something called replica set in database. Okay. In different availability zone, at least that will be up. Okay. So now we'll not go in depth in that database part. For now, think like, okay, if this is down, another will be up. So this is called availability zone. AZ1, AZ2. Okay. Similarly, you will create public subnet 2. Okay. This is private subnet 1. Here, private 2. Cool. So public subnet 1, public subnet 2, private subnet 1, private subnet 2. You are creating availability zones here. Okay, means you are using the availability zones here and dividing the subnet into 4. Okay, so this will also have one cider, the small cider. This will also have one cider. This will also have cider. This will also have cider. So for this, we need to do subnet calculation. And we will come to this document. Subnet cider calculation. So how many subnets I am going to create? 4. So I will do 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2. I'll get 4. Okay, so that means I will be sticking here. So what I will do, I will copy this particular thing from here. I'll replace it here. And I will say, okay, now 24 plus 2. Means how much? 26. So this will be my range. My subnet calculation range. Simple maths, okay? How many subnets you want to create? 6. Then you will get here the power 3, that will be giving you 6. Okay, that will be giving you 8, which is more than 6. So now what will you got 3 right here. So you will here 3. That means how much you got? 7. So it will be 26. Okay, if it is 6, then 8. Then select this 3, 27. This is your subnet calculation. Okay. If this is 4 in our case, okay, then it will be 2, it will be 26, then it will be 20. Right. Now for this, I have given you one cider calculation here. One calculator I have given in the Slack channel. In the bookmark, it is bookmark. Click on this. And we will see that one thing is opening, which is this. This. So here you give the IP range. Copy this 10.17.0, paste 24, 26. Click on calculate. Once you do this, you will get that subnet calculation. Here you see how many subnets you are getting, 4. And you see these things are there. This is my first CIDR, second CIDR, fourth CIDR, fifth in this. Total 4 CIDRs are there. So now what I will do, I will go and create my VPC of subnets. I'll click on subnet. Next thing, create subnet. I'll select the VPC. Okay, you see here the subnet which is there. Now I will write some public. I will write PB1, public 1. What will I select here? I can select no preference, or I will select the availability zone. So the availability zone which I am selecting is 1A. Okay, I'm selecting this 1A. Now here I have to select the range. So from here I can download, copy the range. This is my first range. Control C, Alt Tab, Control V. Done. PB means public. Then add a new one. I'll add a new one. I will say PB2. Okay. Again, which one I should select? 1A or 1B or 1C? In
1B or 1C.
In PB1, I have selected 1A. So now what should I select? I can
Either
select anything but which is not 1A. So I'll
yes.
select 1B. Okay. Then I will go here and I will copy the other IP range. Paste. So this, whatever we are doing now, this is manual way, but then you have to use Terraform to do this way. The whole thing you will create with Terraform. How this whole VPC thing. But if you do not have knowledge of how to create manually, you will not be able to create. Okay. So that is why we are doing this manually. PV1. Okay. PV means private. Now here you give the other subnet. Okay. Now add a new. Here you give PV2, 1B. Select this. Done. Create subnet. So you have created 4 subnets manually. No problem. It's like easy. We created. See PV1, PV1, PV2. Okay. Now these are like subnets. Now there is something called route table. Now you just divided the thing into subnetwork. But then by just giving a name, public, private, will it become public, private? Actual world, think like you have a hotel where you keep just public area and private area. Will it become public area or private area? No, you have to have a route. You have to have a watchman here, right? Like a route table. Okay. Which will try to monitor that, okay, if suppose somebody is coming, which will make sure that this is a public area. This route table you need to create where you have to say, you have to give him some rule. Okay, this guy is coming. If it is coming from outside, you send it here. This guy is coming from outside. No, don't send it here. So this is like private rule. This is public rule. Okay, so there is something some watchman should be there. This is your route table. Route table is like watchman. So there is already a route table which will be created. And you see, when you create a VPC, the only thing which is created, which is an interview question, is what? Route table. Okay, a main route table. You can write that main route table as public route. This is a public route table. You see, this is main route table. Main, yes, sir. And I'm giving it a name as public route table. That means this is this one. This blue one. So I'm creating this blue one. Now this blue one is associated with which subnets? This one and this one, right? These two blue subnets, public subnets. So you have to go and click on this subnet association. Remember, this you have to do using Terraform. Okay. when you do with the Terraform, after creating the public route table, the next step should be in your script should be to associate the subnet. Okay, edit subnet association, click on public. Save. Right, and then now you will create a different route table, new route table, which will be private route table. And then you will select the VPC here, LWPLABS backup, and you will create a route table. And then you will click on the subnet association, edit subnet association, you will select private. And then save. Done. And you see there are two private also attached. So public is attached with public, private is attached with private. You see public, two public are there, PB, private, two privates are subnet associated. So I've just told these two watchmen that, okay, this watchman will monitor this particular public subnets, this area. Private will monitor the private area associated. But then rules are not yet set. I have to set the rules, the routing rules. Currently, only one rule is set, which is by default coming, which is this local. That means anybody who is there inside, they can talk to each other. That means if you are inside already, you can talk to this guy. You can talk to this guy. This guy can talk to another server here. So this local connectivity is there. Okay, that is only there. By default, the local connectivity will be there. So inside this whole area, you can go to any place. But outside people, there is no rule yet. And this guy is coming from outside, right? There is no rule. But inside guys, the rule is there. So now you need to create something called IGW, Internet Gateway. So you need to say that, okay, if suppose somebody wants to come inside, there should be a gate. That gate is called Internet Gateway. It's a two-way flyover. Two-way flyover. That means people can come inside. People can go outside. Okay, it's a main gate of your society to connect to the internet. That means if suppose you have a website which is public facing, you should have internet gateway. Clear? If you want internet inside your VPC, you need an internet gateway. Interview question. Okay, that I am trying to access google.com from one of the server. Suppose I am here and I'm trying to access google.com, but then it's not opening. It's saying timeout. It's saying not found, something like that. So what should I check? You will have to say that, okay, I think your internet connectivity is not there. So maybe we have to check the route table, that if it is correctly connected or attached to the internet gateway or not. Okay, so you have to say, I will check the route table, that if it is attached to internet gateway or not. Okay, so now this route table is there. I can attach internet gateway here. How will I attach? Before I need to create internet gateway. So go and create it, create a gate. So I'm creating a gate called LWPLABS IGW. I created the gateway. But then it is saying you just created the gate, the broadband device, but you need to attach it to VPC. Now, if you go here, you will see that this one is in green, attached mode. This is detached mode. Okay, so you need to see this kind of troubleshooting. Okay, if it is detached, you need to attach. Attach to the VPC. Attach internet gateway. Now you see this is green. Okay, that means you just attach this gate to this particular LAN. Now people can come inside and go. Okay. Now you need to say that, okay, this gate, who is maintaining this gate? This watchman is maintaining this gate. You have to say this watchman that, okay, edit route. You have to add a route. And you have to say like, okay, somebody is coming from internet. As I told you, right? This anything outside network is what? 00000/0. This is outside network, means internet. Anything comes from internet should pass through what? Internet gateway. We are giving this routing rule to this particular route table, which is public route table. Okay, so this is the rule. This is the subnet association. Sometimes you will say, as I told that interview question, that my internet is not connecting. You will say, I will come to the public route table and I will check if this is there or not. This is an interview question. This is the troubleshooting method. Nobody will expect you to go and create a VPC in your company. Okay, this is a very, very big task. Okay, it's not that so easy like I am doing. No, it is a very big task, guys. Okay, a lot of architects will be there. Your task as a DevOps engineer is this. Why am I explaining you these things? To understand this. Okay, my internet is not there. My troubleshooting for the troubleshooting purpose. That okay, I'm trying to apply patch in my server. My patch is not getting applied. I'm trying to access some website to get the Facebook feed. My web application is there, which will connect to Facebook, will get the data and process it, or will show the reviews. My LWPLABS page will go to Google and get the reviews. You all will give a review, right? Once you give a review, we will have to see that in our website, show that in our website, so that next customers, we can attract other customers also. How we will show that in our website? By going to Google and get that feed. But if I don't have internet, how will I go? That's an issue. That particular portion will be blank. So at that time, I have to go and check the route table. That internet gateway is attached or not. If it is attached previously, but now somebody went, your junior went and deleted it, then there will be here active is mentioned, right? Here it will be mentioned black hole. Now, if I go and delete the internet gateway, it will be mentioned as black hole. So you need to know that this is black hole or not. Okay, so this kind of troubleshooting you have to do. You know, it's like too much information, but yeah, are you all getting it? Till this, who didn't understand this?
Rahul, one question. Like we opened internet gateway, and through that gateway we are able to access the LWPLabs.com. But how will we make sure that outside world only the public subnet are accessible, not private subnets?
This is how. Route table. You're saying route table, na? You only allow this public subnet is attached to internet gateway. This internet gateway is allowing only to this subnets, because your route table is associated with these two subnets only, PV1, PV2.
Okay, and this route table is connected to internet gateway. Only one
Right.
route table.
Right.
Okay, fine.
Others, are you understanding? I am only listening 𝐒𝐥𝐿's voice, but not others. Sai, Prakash, Mavila Palli. Are you understanding, Sai? Is there any doubt, Sai? Go ahead, ask. This is not that difficult, but you can ask. Vipin, is it okay for you?
Yep, it's okay, Rahul.
Okay. Those who are already experienced guy, I know it will be okay. But then, like, I can see some new faces like Ganesh, Mamta. Mamta, what about you? How about you? Are you understanding this? Mamta J.
Yeah.
Sai Prakash. I know it's boring, sleeping. It's more Sunday time. Why to?
Rahul, I mean, is it similarly it works in GCP also?
Anywhere it is same. Anywhere.
Okay, I mean there also will create public subnet.
Same thing. Anywhere, same thing.
Okay, all right.
𝐼𝐶 𝐸𝐿. Are you clear about this? Okay. There are some few folks who are there, Ganesh, 𝐼𝐶 and all, everybody. You are good. I will proceed further. Okay. So now this is about the public. This public watchman, which is public route table, is associated with this to public, and then you are attaching this to this. Interview question, remember that black hole. Okay. If suppose internet is not coming, I will go and check the route table. The first thing you will say, don't say I will go check internet gateway, I will check subnet, I will check VPC, I will check security group. These things we can say, but say that first thing I will check the route table. If my internet is not coming, if it is active or it's a black hole. Okay, you can try practicing. Okay, go into internet gateway and delete it, and just wait for some time, and you will find that there will be a red thing which is mentioned, which is called black hole. Okay, keep trying that. Maybe try then one command called curl google.com. Curl curl space google.com from your server, and you will see that you are not able to connect. Okay, maybe I can also show you. Now we can go to private. This is private route table, which is this below one. Okay, here. This guy. So this watchman, we are associated with this too. As I told that DB should not be,
I think we lost you.
hello, am I back?
Yes, we couldn't hear you for last 40 seconds or so.
Yeah. So I'm in India now, and here power cuts are happening a lot. So, okay, no problem. So now I think I've connected through phone. The internet will be good. So just see if you are facing a lot of issues, we can discuss them. Okay, so now in this private subnet, which is this yellow part, I'm saying that this private subnet is associated with these two private subnets. This private route table, which is here. Okay, this is private route table, private RT. This private route table is associated with this private subnets. I will not allow any outside customer, any hacker, basically anything from 0.0.0.0/0, okay, to come inside. I cannot allow this. This is not allowed. Can I go outside? I can go outside. So can you, in your home, can you go outside? Yes. But will you allow anyone to come inside? No. Right? Simple. This is what it is. Can you go outside? Yes. Why will you go outside? DB needs to apply patch. Like in my laptop, every month there will be some Windows patches will be coming, Windows upgrade. Similarly, these servers will be applying some patch, CPU patch, PSU patch. Okay, your database will go and connect to suppose something, okay, or maybe your private here web application is something is running, which will go and talk to the Facebook or something like that. Okay, so some feeds, some API calls will be there. Okay, then you can go outside, but can somebody come inside? No. Okay, that is not allowed. So how will you make sure that this particular thing happens, that somebody will not be coming from inside? This ingress is not allowed, but egress is allowed.
Somebody not coming inside is already taken care, because we have not given a route rule to 0000. I mean, that is already inactive.
That is inactive. That is active, but then I can go outside. How will I make sure? So for this, how can I will go outside. I can go and connect to internet. That means my internet connectivity is there inside. I need to create something called NAT. Okay, this is very important. Lot of issues you can fix from here. There will be a NAT gateway which you will be creating. Where you will be creating? In the public subnet. Interview question. Where will I be creating my NAT gateway? I should create in a public subnet, not private. Mostly people will say private. Public. Public subnet. I'll be creating NAT in the public subnet. Okay, why will I create NAT in the public subnet? So that NAT will get an internet. Okay, NAT gets an internet. I will attach NAT with private route table. And I will say, okay, fine. This is a one-way flyover. It can only go outside. Inside wala, we will block. Okay. So private NAT will be created in public subnet, but attached to private route table. Clear? NAT will be created in public, attached to private route table. So now I'll go and create NAT gateway. Click on NAT, create NAT gateway. Once you create this, don't forget to delete it. It will cost you, okay, how much? 18 Indian rupees, not even $1 per hour. But then still you have to delete it because we will try to use free tier. You may forget it, it will charge you. Okay, so create, delete. Follow the instruction. NAT LWPLABS/NAT. Select the subnet. Which subnet you should select? As I told you, private or public, PV1 or PV1.
PV1 and PV2 both.
Anything we can select, not both. Anything we can select. Both. You should. Will you? In your company, you should do both or not? What will happen if this NAT is only in one public subnet, which is in this availability zone?
If that availability zone goes down, then NAT also goes down.
All of you understood, right? If this availability goes down, NAT will go down, private route table will not get internet. That means if you are applying patch from here, it will not be applied. Server maintenance, your application will break. Suppose if it is going and doing an API call to some other web services, it will fall, it will break, it will not be happening. So that is why you should also have a NAT availability. You should create NAT in two places, in at least two subnets, two availability zones, and attach it. But then in our class, we will do only at one, okay, because it will charge. Click on public and then select the elastic IP. What is elastic IP? For NAT gateway, an elastic IP is required, which is nothing but a static IP is required. For this also, Amazon will charge you. So once you create it within an hour, once you do this, create NAT gateway. So a NAT gateway is created for you. Go and check NAT gateway is created. It's pending. It is creating. Okay. Once it is created, where it is created in the public subnet, right? Here you see this NAT gateway. This is also having private IP. Do not forget, any device, as I told you, will have private IP master. A public IP also should be there. So it will also come here, public IP. Wait for some time and you will get that public IP will come in. Elastic IP, if you go, it is getting created. Okay, this is the public IP, which you are attaching to the NAT gateway. Okay, fine. So this particular NAT gateway is created. We'll go to route table. We'll go to private. We'll go to route. We'll edit route. Add route. Here you see again 00, which goes through NAT gateway. Okay, and save changes. Done. Okay, see. Cool. So this 00 is now from NAT. So here what you understood, there is something called public, which will be attached to internet gateway. There is something called private, which will be attached to NAT gateway. Why it is attached to NAT gateway? To get the traffic outbound. Okay, we call it as southbound also in company. Okay, southbound. Send that traffic southbound. Send the traffic to internet. Okay, so we can go through this NAT device. Okay, that's it, done. The VPC is created. So what you have done, this is what you have to understand from the troubleshooting part. Okay, that okay, I will create this kind of public subnets which will be divided into two different availability zones. Okay, I will have private IP. I will have public servers here. Public servers will have public IPs. Okay, but how will you make sure that whatever devices we are creating in public subnet should have default public IP? As I told you, public IP is an optional thing. So how will you make sure that it will be default? Whenever you create any device, it will be by default having public IP. So there is something called, when you go to subnets, if you go to public action, one last setting we will do, which is called this, edit subnet settings. Here you see enable auto assign public IP. That means once you create something in this subnet, it is PV2, that will be automatically assigned a public IP. Same. Do the same thing for the PV1 also. Okay. Done. Now that is it. Done. Our VPC is created. Now once that VPC is created, now what I will do, I will try to now create a server inside it. Right? This is our diagram. This yellow part is created. Now we will create a server. Okay, this server we will create. For now, we will create inside server in the public subnet. Okay, so now what you will do, to create a server, I'll go to another service. The service name is called compute. In compute, you will find that there is a service called EC2. Click on EC2. Okay, so now you see there is a service which will be created. You can see here also there is some services mentioned. How will you get these services? There is a star symbol. Na? You can uncheck, check. Once you check this, the star means here it will come. Okay, fine. Now you are in this dashboard. It's a different service dashboard, like VPC dashboard. This is a VPC dashboard from where you can see all the VPC related information. NAT gateway, VPC, what all things are there. In the EC2 dashboard, you can see that, okay, that this many things are created. Okay, see here one elastic IP is there. Everything else is 0. Okay, it's in Mumbai only. So now there is something called launch instance. You have to see the service is operating normally or not. See, everything is mentioned here. In the Mumbai region, everything is normal. That means this, no bombardment, no power failure, everything is good. No geographical any hazard, no flood, nothing, everything is good. You will be able to see from here. The service is good, this EC2. So now you can click on launch instance, which is this yellow one. Once you click on that, here you see there is something called name and tags. Here you can select this tag. Let's select a tag like web server. Okay, give a web server name because we are creating a web server. From web browser, I will connect to web server. This is the server which we are creating. Web server. Now this web server should have an operating system. So I will select a Red Hat operating system. You can also select Windows. If you know, I don't like Windows, I will not select. We will be teaching you two things here, Ubuntu and Red Hat. Okay, in our class. So Red Hat is a Linux flavor. Ubuntu is also a Linux flavor. Okay. Amazon Linux is also a Linux flavor. But then don't say in your interview, I am working in Amazon Linux. Say in your interview, I am working in Red Hat or Ubuntu. Red Hat. Okay. First preference is Red Hat. Say if they ask you what is the operating system you are using in your company, say Red Hat. Okay. This is again interview questions. So now if you see Red Hat is having an EMI. It is Amazon Machine Image. Okay. So currently I am using what? I am using a free tier eligible. You see, this Red Hat is a free tier. If it is not free tier, do not select it. Do not select this one. Do not select this one. Only the free tier you have to select. It is free. Otherwise, it will charge you. Now, in your company, you will not select these things. Okay, in your company, you will create your own EMI, and then you will use it. These EMIs are something which is provided by the Amazon. It's the default one. But in your company, you will not use it. You will just use it for base. You will have to create images also. Okay, where we will see these things? In this project, we will see. C.3. In this project, we will create image. Okay, we will see how to create an image, which we are doing currently. We are using the default one. Once you select this image, there is something called instance type. Do not select the instance type which is not free tier. It is free tier. But if you see T2 nano and small, there is not mentioned free tier, do not select it. Select this one. This is having what? 1 CPU, 1 GB memory. Memory means RAM. 1 CPU means that's CPU, central processing unit. It's a virtual, V means virtual processing unit. So you select this one only. In your interview, if somebody is asking you what is the instance type you are working on, these are the questions just for you to understand, just for them to understand that if you have a working knowledge or not. Don't go and tell them that I am working in T2 micro. No, T2 micro, nobody works. Okay, just for practice thing. T2 2x large, you will say. Okay, here you see how much space, how much CPU is there, vCPU, 8 CPU is there, and 32 GB RAM, which is like, okay, this is also not that great, but then at least you can tell this. Okay, people will still agree on that. You can also say this C4 8x large, C4 4x large, 16 CPU, 30 GB memory. Select one of it, which you will be saying in your interview, and tell that. Okay, but then don't tell something which is less than 16 or 8 CPU. In company, we will be using at least 8 CPU is a bare minimum thing. Okay, so tell that only if somebody believes. So select T2 micro for now. Okay, because this is the only free tier. Do not go and create those, it will incur you cost. Listen to me. Okay, do not incur. You have given your credit card details here. Okay, nobody will deduct without your notice, but then still you can still go and take a waiver of whatever the charges are done. But still, why to go into that discussion? Okay, so T2 micro. Here you see key pair. Now this server, whatever is getting created, currently we are creating, suppose this server, this pink one, whatever you are creating, you will try to connect to this server, right? How will you connect? This is you. You will connect using PuTTY or some software that is called PuTTY. You will use PuTTY software to connect to the server. Now, this server, when you want to connect, you need 3 things. What you need? You need IP, you need username, you need password. Right? When I give you, I am saying you connect to my laptop. You need my laptop, a laptop's IP. You need my username and password, right? Then only you can connect. Rather than password, we will be using this password way as well in our class when we study Ansible. But then here, Amazon, for security purpose, they are using key. So try to use key. Okay, so username and key to connect. So here it is asking create a key pair. Here create new key pair is there. Select here and type LWPLABS. And then select PPK for now. Do not select PEM. Okay, because PPK means for use with PuTTY. We are trying to connect with PuTTY, right? So that is why PPK. I'll also show you PEM. For which PEM we can convert to PPK also. I'll show you that steps. Okay. And I'll give you one video. You can check that 10 minutes video. Check that how to convert PEM to PPK. Okay. So that you are also seeing the video. Okay. To do that. Okay. These are like very small things. PEM to PPK. Okay. Create a key pair. So you see one PPK got downloaded here. Just now. It is like LWPLABS 1 PPK, which is downloaded. Once it is downloaded, anyway, you can open this, show in folder. Okay, I have this in the folder. Now, select the network. Network means where should I create this in the VPC which we created just now. Few minutes back, we created a VPC, right? Here, this one. This one, this yellow part. Here only we have to create. There will be lot of VPC in your company. Okay. Maybe this one. This is for different business. This is for different business. Maybe you have a finance business, e-commerce business. Maybe you have a insurance business. Every business will have different VPC under one account. You will get here in the drop down lot of VPC. You select the VPC where you want to create. Then you want to select the subnet. So I'm selecting PV2 because I am in the diagram. I am saying this server I am getting created, which is pink one, which is in public subnet 2. Enable auto assign public IP, yes. Then select the security group which is there, which is automatically getting selected, which is 1. I will just say here like web SG, web security group. I'll mention here that, okay, this is for web port 80 and SSH for port 22. For now I am mentioning this. Okay, this means nothing. This is just a description. I will give the description here for now in the Slack channel. Okay. Now WebSG, here SSH is open for 22. For whom? For internet 000. Anywhere means internet. Now I have to add another security group. What does that mean? When you connect through PuTTY, it will go to this server. This server is having some ports. So that means if you see this is my server, this is you, and this is my customer. You means DevOps engineer. The customer. Customer doesn't understand PuTTY and all that. Customer will open a browser. They will type URL which is HTTP called. Here nothing is there. HTTP works at port number 80. I'll go and explain later that. Here this guy DevOps engineer will use PuTTY. Okay. PuTTY will connect to the server. So there are two ways to connect to the server. Through browser, through PuTTY. Everyone understand? This is my server, which is having an IP, suppose. Everyone understood? There is a PuTTY way, there is a browser way.
Yes, Rahul, but
Nothing but this. A software. Okay, PuTTY is this. So now this server is having some port, some gate, that is called network gates, network ports. How many ports are there? Total 65,535 ports are there. This many network ports, 65,000 ports are there. In which you are saying PuTTY goes to 22 port, 22 number gate. This HTTP goes to 80 number gate. And there will be a security guard who will be opening this gates. Then you will enter inside this. So you are saying you can have 2 security guards, but you can have only 1 security guard, okay, which will open both the gates, 80 gate and 22 gate. That security guard is this one. Name is WebSG. This is the firewall, set of firewall rules. Here you see set of firewall rules. This is called instance level firewall. What is this called? Instance level firewall. Okay, instance means the server level firewall. Okay, here you select this one, this one. So SSH, you are opening for 22 port because you are saying that, okay, this 22 port, this guy firewall is going to maintain. For anyone, whoever is coming, you allow them. Then add another security group where you say that, okay, HTTP. And here you selected 80. See, when you give HTTP, it will be automatically 80. When you give here HTTPS, see, it will be automatically 443. When you give here Suppose DNS, see it will be automatically some other port. So there is, with this you understood that there is some methodology. There are some things like there are some bus, some train which will go to specific port. So HTTP will go to 80 port. So this protocol will go to 80 port. PuTTY will go to, PuTTY uses SSH, that will go to 22 port. Now PuTTY can also use telnet. If PuTTY uses telnet, it will go to 23 port. If it is using something else, okay, it will use rlogin, it will go to 513 port. So for now we are using SSH. So SSH uses 22 port. This HTTP uses 80 port. I am creating a security guard that will maintain both. Both the people are in which location? Internet. Both the guys are in internet. Okay, outside network. I'm not inside VPC, right? I'm outside network. So now that is the reason you will go here and you will type anywhere. Once you type anywhere, see this is mentioned. You can give a description that okay, this is for HTTP port. Something like that. You want to give. Otherwise, it's optional. Okay. 2 security group rule for 1 security gap. That's it. And then the storage. Like in a computer, what are the things? 3 things: RAM, CPU, and a hard disk. 10 GB. How much is free? 30 GB is free. Out of which 10 GB you are using. Don't give here 100. It's not your laptop. Okay, 10 GB is enough. Okay, no need to keep here videos or your own personal things, right? Only server related. So volume is 10 GB, T2 micro. I explained you all, don't say T2 micro, don't say Red Hat, there's a default one. We will create our AMI, custom AMI we will be using, and then launch. Once you launch now, a server will be launched. Okay, instance is a very simple thing which I am showing you now, okay, but manually. We're creating manually. Mostly all of you should know this, I think, but some of you, if you are fresher, you don't know this. Okay, that's why we are doing it again. So now this server is having public IP and private IP. I told you, right? One server can have public IP optional, private IP is must. If I stop and start, somebody was asking question, Dashi or someone, I'm stopping and starting. So when you start, this IP will change. So you have to use this IP again in the PuTTY. Okay. So this is my instance ID. This is my private IP. Okay, this is my VPC. This is the launch time also. Here you will see when it got launched. Just now you got launched. This is all for troubleshooting purpose. Okay, sometimes your customer will come and say, I'm not able to see my changes. Then you have to come and see this launch time. Maybe it was there in the previous server. Now a new server got launched and the same change is not there. Then you have to ask the development team to push the changes again. Okay, the new changes. So sometimes now this launch time also help you. Key pair also mentioned. Okay, something is there. So now let us connect to this server. I'll copy public IP. What I will do now, I need a tool to connect to this server. That tool is called PuTTY. I'll go to Google and type PuTTY download. Okay, click on this PuTTY. Once you click on this, you will get the PuTTY, download PuTTY. You will come to this URL, 64-bit, you will download. I'll give this URL in the Slack channel. Okay. This one. So you can download the PuTTY from here. This one. First bit. Once you download this, double click on it. For us, for me, you can see there are a lot of things like TVS, and I gave training here, Ubuntu, all those profiles you can see. These are called profiles. But then now we will create another profile. Okay, a new profile. So you will give here an IP address, copy this IP. Like I am doing, you will do. test IP, give it a name called LWPLABS backup. Okay. And then what will you do? You will click on save. This backup is created for you. Now this backup, you will not click on now open. Now what will you do? You will go to window here. You will increase the buffer size. That means you can scroll like this. I am scrolling, right? Once you write the command, you can scroll. So increase this thing. These are all again optional. Increase the size little bit font from 10 to 14. Make it bold. This is good for your eyes. Go to connection. This is again must thing. Okay, you have to do. From here you have to do everything. Seconds between keep alive means you will increase it to 10. That means what? If you come to the diagram, this putty will send this server some signal and I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive. How many seconds? Every 10 seconds it will send. That means if you open the connection and if you go for a tea, if you go for a washroom, doesn't matter. It will still go every 10 seconds and it will say the server or Amazon that I am alive. If you don't give this, it will time out. Your connectivity will be off. Your Amazon will kick you out the session. Okay. So it is something like that. Then data, you give a username here. From where you will get the username? Okay, just focus on this, guys. 1 minute, then we'll give a break. Okay. Auto login username. Here you see the username is mentioned. EC2-user. Copy here the username. EC2-user. Same user. Okay, so from where I got this, I'll come here, I'll click on connect, and I'll got the username. This is the default username, whatever I mentioned. And I will expand the SSH. I'll expand auth. I click on credential. Here I will click on browse. And I will select the
PPK.
PPK file. This which location? I don't know. Okay. Now do not click on open now. Go to session, save it. Do not forget to save. If you do not save it, then it's a problem. Okay. Save it. And then what you do? You open. Okay. You click on open. There is an accept thing. And then you see it is opening. So now you see it is auto logged in. See, you have not done this. From your diagram, from your error, I can see this. You have to do this like I am doing. Okay. You have to see the video. That is what expected. Okay. See the video, do the things. So now here, it will be auto logged in. Connected. I don't have to do anything. So now what I am doing,
It didn't ask for password, did it?
No, because we have already given, right? In the putty, I have already done the setup now in the profile. That's what I did.
Okay.
In the chain setting, SSH. Okay, if you go right click, new session, labs backup, load. If you load it, you will see, right? Auth credential. See, this password is already there. Username is already there.
Okay, PPK password only. Okay.
And then here the IP is also there. Open. Now I have opened 2 sessions. This is good thing in Linux. I have 2 sessions of same operating system. I can run one command here, another command I can see here. Okay. Even in Windows, you can do that from the DOS and all. Okay, from the PowerShell, but then okay, this is far better than okay. This is good. I like it personally. 70% of the engineers are working in Linux. Okay, so they like it. If you work in Linux, you will hate Windows. Okay, somehow you will get that feeling. But then now everybody need to work on everything. You can't say that, okay, even I am working in Windows now, but I have to work on it. I will Google and I will search, I will write PowerShell script because I have to work on it, because I am working also in Azure. So I'm working in both cloud, Azure and AWS. I'm a multi-cloud engineer. So that's why. So now here, you see this particular server IP is same. The IP name is same. Okay, so this we are connected. So currently we are connected with which user? EC2-user. This is EC2-user is a how to check which user I'm connected with, who am I. Now we will switch to root, which is an administrator user. How we will switch? We will write SU and switch user to root. We can do like this. Okay, SU-root. But this root, when I go and click on it, it is asking password. Anyway, I told there is no password. There is a PPK which we have. The key we have. So we can't. This server for the security reason doesn't have any password in it. So now we cannot connect like this. So we will do Control-C. Okay, like I'm saying Control-C, you will also do Control-C. You will come to the next line. You will do sudo SU- and then root. Just add sudo before it. So either you can connect through password authentication or you can connect through authorization. Okay, this sudo is that authorization. That means it is having that permission to connect as root. If you click now, they see you are connected to root. Okay, now you do who am I? You are saying root. Previously I was EC2-user, now I am root. Here you also see it got changed. It was previously EC2. Now once you switch, it is root. But this IP remains same. Okay. This tilde also means same. Okay. But then what is this tilde? This is called where am I? I'll do PWD. I'm in root. This tilde means home location. I'm in root. If I do Control-D, I will come to EC2-user means log out. Control-D means log out. Still it is tilde, but then I will, if I do PWD, present working directory, means where am I? I'm in this folder, but this folder is different. So this tilde, for each user, tilde means different location. For this one, for this, for root, this one. That means home location. Like in your Windows, when you and your wife both have user profile in your Windows, when you log in, you will get your own desktop. Like this. When your wife log in, maybe your wife is very sorted, she will get very nice desktop. Nothing will be there. Right? For me, it happens. Okay. For me, I'm like little bit like this. My wife will have very clean, same laptop. Similarly, this user, EC2-user, see, here I have nothing. And this means see whatever is there. Nothing is there. Create some file, touch A, B, C, D. Ls, I can see there are 4 files created. ls-ltr, I can see there are in detailed. See, ls will show you like this, alphabetical manner. But if you want to see detailed, you can do ls-ltr. Okay, L for long, T for time, R for reverse. This after hyphen, don't give space. This is an option to this ls command. This is an option to the ls command. Option. Remember this option. Okay. Here you have to give hyphen space. Here there is no space. Okay. When you practice this 2-3 times, it will go inside your head. So now you see these are the files which is present. These files have owner EC2-user because I am with EC2-user. There is some permission also. There is some ownership also. There is a group. Okay. There is a byte. And then when it got created, what time? So all are created at 4:11. What is the time now? 4:12. So we'll have to see these things. Let's take a break. We'll come in depth and then we'll try to see some Linux command and we'll switch on to we'll complete this particular migration thing by switching the DNS and other things. We'll do single node architecture so that you will understand that, okay, how to switch and other things. Okay. Let's take a break of 10 minutes. And let's join back. Okay?
Rahul, one question, please. While we created the instance, we connected it to public subnet 2. Okay, why only with one subnet? Why not 2? Because
another one. Your wish. Banao.
No, बना तो सकते हैं, but
Create one more. Web server once you have one server, so one only subnet you can create, right? Not understanding.
that is instance, but
This is
can't we connect one instance to public? I'm
no,
talking about subnet.
one server is like your one computer. Can it be placed on at one time? Can it be placed in your home also, my home also? No, right? Your home means your home, my home means my home, right? Can you be present? You are an instance of your body. Can you be present at the same time at your home and my home? No. So one server, one location, one availability zone. Okay, one availability zone. If you want to create another one, click on launch, create another one.
Okay.
One. Okay. So you can clone also. Okay, our web server one by taking an EMI. All these things we will do. For now, just do whatever I am doing. Okay. In C.3 we will do these things. Fine, let's take a 15 minutes break now. Okay, 10 to 15 minutes. I'll come within 10 minutes, but let's take a 15 minutes break for all. We'll do some question answer session once we start, and then we'll try to complete our C.1 and C.2. Okay. Wait. So my main intention was to show you PPC creation and how to connect and how to create this profile here. It's very, very important. You all have to create, okay, these profiles. This, because now we are investing time in this. I will not get this much of time when we start our class for Terraform and all. When you ask these silly things, like, okay, how to create profile, how to connect. All those are very silly now. Okay, but it's an advance. So you will do this once. The connection and all these are like petty things. We'll not entertain that. Okay, we'll surely entertain, but then if we do that, you will be delayed. We'll not do that. Okay, we all have to work together so that everybody should be in sync. Everybody should go parallelly. Otherwise, if you just stuck in this issue, that okay, how to connect, then how we will proceed further. Okay, so this is our main focus. Okay, this profile creation, this private key and all. So set up this thing. Like I am doing, you will do. Okay, do not divert or do anything different like we are doing. Okay, just follow this because we have lot to cover. This is like just prerequisite for all of you. Okay, so whatever we are doing, we are trying to create a lab. Focus on that lab creation. How we are saying. Let's meet after 10 minutes. You will get the recording. Give your email ID, guys. Those who do not, I think we do have an email ID. We will add you to the Google Classroom. Okay. If you have given your email ID, we will be adding you. Or those who do not have given correct, sometimes people don't give. Okay. So give your email ID here so that we will send you those things. Okay. Fine. All of you can give your email ID. We can pass it to you, this recording. From tomorrow, the class is starting, guys. Okay, this class is a backup class, as you all know. This class is already started. If you have to join, you have only 2 days time so that you can continue from tomorrow. Okay.
So far, how many classes?
How many classes? See, okay. 3 projects covered. Classes chodo. 3 projects covered. C.1, C.2, C.1. So these are the 3 projects covered. C.1, C.2, and this. Our task is to cover all the 3 so that you are comfortable with this C.3. Okay.
Okay, so those 5 classes or 3 projects, whatever you call, you have covered today, right?
Right, you have to cover today because it is at a stretch you can cover. So take a break, go take a break, have some water and all. Okay, put some water on your face. Let's come back and let's see again. Okay, let's resume again. I'll stop the recording. Okay, let me put Sai. Sai, are you there? I'm asking again. Sai, are you there? 1, 2, 3. I'll put you in waiting room. Okay, once you come, you will again join them. Okay, so now, guys who are active, please see what exactly we are doing. So here, before the break, what we have done, we have created a VPC, we've created subnets, we created route tables. In the route tables, we have attached NAT gateway, internet gateway. Internet gateway is two-way flyover, NAT gateway is one-way flyover. When we say flyover, means only you can go outside network, outside. Ingress is not allowed. Here in internet gateway, ingress, outress, ingress, egress, both are allowed. This is attached to the public subnet. Public subnet, here we say whenever you create a device in public subnet, it will get a public IP. Okay. Now, how to connect to a public IP and all those things we have seen here. There are two ways to connect to a server. Okay. For now, there are many ways, but for now we are seeing two ways. What are the two ways? One is through web browser. One is through PuTTY. A DevOps engineer will connect through how? PuTTY. A customer will connect through how? Browser. They will not know PuTTY anymore. They will open browser and they will connect with the help of a domain. This domain will be somehow converted to this particular IP address. Okay. How? With the help of DNS. So when you type this, it will be seeing the DNS and it will go to this particular IP address. Now, a DevOps engineer, when they connect to this particular server, they are connecting using PuTTY. PuTTY uses which protocol? SSH protocol. Browser uses which protocol? HTTP protocol. SSH will go to which port? By default, 22 port. Can I change this port? Yes. HTTP uses which port? 80 port by default. Can I change this port? Yes. Okay, we will see that how to change the port. Okay, both are coming from internet. Now this is my server. Now why are these guys are going to the server? Why DevOps engineer will go to the server? Can anybody answer? Not Dheeraj, you. I want somebody. Okay, who can answer this? Sushant Dubale. Why a DevOps engineer will go to a server? Why exactly will go to the server? Sushant Dubale.
Yeah, because everything will be stored on the server.
But why
Whatever we
exactly he
require,
will
right?
go? But why exactly he will go? Why do you think I will go to a server as a DevOps engineer? Something is the reason, right? Because I will configure the server for my
Okay.
customer
Mhm.
so that he can access it right. Correct? What is the answer? To configure the server.
Configure server.
Okay. Mark this word configure because
We will be
something called
also
configuration.
creating users and
And that is
everything
also
later.
part of configuration.
Yeah. Okay.
Everything. Why are you doing?
We are configuring a server.
And all those things too,
data.
so that this customer can access this
Customer.
website because he is the main guy, right? Why am I teaching? Because you all are customers. Why my website is there? Because to attract customers. Everything is for the customer. No reason customer. So configuration we are going to do. DevOps engineer will do configure. They will create user, they will install something, they will do something. Whatever they do, that is called configuration. What we will use for configuration? Ansible. Now you created this server manually. Later, how will you create this server? How will you provision this server?
Terraform.
Provision Terraform. Okay. Lot of DevOps engineers will come into interview. They don't even know what is provisioning. They know Terraform, but when how will you provision a server? They don't know. They think, okay, creation is only thing. No, provision is doing Terraform. Configuration using Ansible. Okay. Can you create server using Ansible? Yes. But then why are we not doing it? There is a reason. Find out that. If you are not able to do it, I will answer you. Okay. Can you create server using Ansible? Yes. Using Terraform? Yes. But why Terraform is preferred over Ansible to create server, not Ansible? Okay. Question to all of you. Interview question. Okay. This is an all interview question.
Because using Terraform we can configure as well as and
Write it. Write it over the Slack channel. Okay, we will have to proceed.
I don't have that.
So once you register, you can get that. Get that in the Slack channel or in the chat window. So this is an interview question. Research a little bit. Okay, don't just answer. It is having a very solid reason behind it. Solid reason. Okay, and then interviewer just want to know that particular solid reason. If you say a lot of lengthy answers, they don't care about it. Only one word is there. A 2-word is there. Okay, I'll give you a hint. State file. Okay, now what is that? Research it. Okay, fine. Now we will provision a server. We'll configure a server. Okay, this is what provisioning, configuration. Provisioning means creation. And then, so think about home. You will purchase a land, build a land, that is through Terraform. You will decorate your home, interior designing and all those things, that is configuration using Ansible. Okay, fine. So now we have this server ready. In this server, which is nothing but this server. Okay, this black screen. Where is this running? Here. In the cloud. In Mumbai. Okay, in Mumbai it is running. I am where? Currently I am in Calcutta. Okay, in India. So I stay in Atlanta in US. So I can go to Atlanta. I can stay in US or I can stay in India, anywhere. But can I connect to a server? Yes. Why can I connect to a server? Because this is having a public IP. This is my security guard. I told already that boss 22 port is open. So I can stay, my DevOps engineer, I can stay anywhere. I can use PuTTY to connect to this server. Okay. This also a lot of engineers, they don't understand. They think that server is in my laptop. No, server is not in my laptop. Server is in Mumbai. I'm in. Okay, to different location. Too far. Okay, 1,000 kilometers. More than that. Okay, fine. Now let us configure this whole thing. Okay, 22 port. Now we'll go to this server. We are currently connected to EC2-user. As I told you, switch to root. You can switch to root like this also. SU-, even if you don't give root, like in last time I have shown you through root. Here you see, connected to root. Here I have not given. Same meaning. Okay, it doesn't matter. Do who am I? See root. Okay. Now I'll have to install something. I have to configure this particular server, right? So I will install something. What I will install, this is from web browser. Something, this is my server. So here I need to install web server software. Okay. So like when somebody is giving HTTP request, my HTTPD should be installed here. Like when you try to open PPT, you need Microsoft PPT to open. If I give you a doc file, you need a Microsoft Word document to open. Similarly, when a HTTP request comes, an HTTPD software is required, which will understand. HTTPD is D for daemon. When SSH is coming, SSH D means daemon is running. Okay, that something like a human is there in that particular gate. So now here, web server software at the port number 80, my HTTPD should run, should listen. He should listen to this request and serve the request. Who should listen? HTTPD. So we need to install HTTPD. That is part of the configuration. Currently we are doing manually. Later we have to use some tool, Ansible, to do this. So we'll go back, Alt Tab, and then we will try to run yum. Is a utility. It's a package manager. Like in your phone, you will go to Google Play Store and you will install something. From where it is downloading, from how it is installing, you don't care. You do not know. It is doing it by its own. Similarly here, yum install httpd will install the Apache without you intervening that how it is going to install, from where it is going to download. You don't have to know all those things. It will automatically do this. Now Microsoft is also having marketplace, right? From where Microsoft Store you can download something. You don't know that, okay, from where you will be going and installing. In Microsoft, if you have worked on Windows, you know that there is something called Choco. Choco install. Choco is something, a package manager like yum. Okay, Choco is in PowerShell, Microsoft Windows, and in Linux we have yum. It's a package manager. Like in mobile we have a Google Play Store. Yum install httpd. So it is installing so many things. So it will install httpd, but then httpd is having some dependency. It will install that also. And then there are some weak dependency. It will install that as well. From where it will install, these are the version which is going to install. 64-bit it is going to be installed. And then from where it is going to be installed, from here it is going to be installed, from this repository. So when you say repository, that means if this is the repository, there are some other repositories also. Like see, this is from this httpd is in this repository, and this guy is in mailcap is in this repository, base OS. So there are two repositories I can see here directly. Now, can you add another repository? Yes. Okay, we will see that. See, the sizes are also mentioned. So there are total 12 packages it will be installing, which this package manager. And what is the size? Download size 2.2. What is the install size? 6.10, 6 MB. Okay, it is asking, are you okay with this? If I give yes, it will install it. If I give no, it will not. I will give no, because this is called interactive way. I don't like interactive way, because DevOps engineers, we don't like interactive way. We should be automating as much as possible. Now we will give -y. -y means it will not ask me yes or no. It will automatically install it. I will give yes. Enter and see it is installing. Okay. Here, I'm not going to Google and downloading some software and installing. Here, it is all automatic using a yum utility. Okay. But is this the only way we have to know? No, there are other way also we have to know. We will see that. When we study C.5, we'll have to see how can we download something from Google and install. Okay, from here. How will you download the Tomcat software from Google and how will you install it? The other way, not always yum way. Okay, we'll see that. So here you see it is installed. How will you make sure that this is installed or not? httpd -v, if I write, it will show me the version. Okay, this is the version which is it is installing. Okay, fine, no problem. I understood that this is installed. Now what I will do, I will start the services. Service httpd start. This is the command to start any service. This is my daemon. Is it running? How will I know? If I do Control C, see I am coming to the next prompt. I will write ps -ef. This is the command to see all the processes which are running. Okay, so if you enter, see so many processes are running. It is like task manager. You will see no, so many processes are running. Here also same thing. If you run this command, you will see all the processes which are running. Now, if I know that connected through PuTTY to this 22 port, that is the reason this particular PuTTY is opening. That means my SSH might be running. So if you go and to pipe grep SSH, and you will find that see SSHD is running. This particular. The SSHD is running. This is my SSHD process, which is running. Now, similarly, how will you know that this particular process is running in which port? It is running at 22 port or 80 port. How will you know that this process is running at which port? I will run netstat -anp, and I will give pipe grep this one. If I give this, it will error out and say netstat command not found. What will I do? I will copy this. I'll go to Google, like I am doing. You will be doing the same way, and you will search. Whenever the error happens, you should go to Google Sometimes now you also can go to ChatGPT and ask. Okay, but go to Google and just check why the error. Google is your first friend. Okay, don't just, lot of engineers I have seen, they will never go to Google, they will just ask the seniors. No, you have to go to Google and find out the reason. Okay, read little bit. From this you will, so when I am reading this, I am also getting that APT. That means I understand that, okay, not just Yum is a package manager. There is a package manager called Pacman. There is a package manager called DNF. There is also a package manager called APT. APT is for Ubuntu. Yum is for Red Hat and all those things. Oracle, Linux, CentOS, and all, right? So now I will copy this command. Now I will run. Now how will I run? I will give -y. Here it is not written -y. It will again ask yes or no, but I want to give -y. So I will install now. So I have installed. I will give up arrow 2 times so that I will go to the previous command which got failed, and I will once I run this command, now you see I'm getting something called listen. So my SSHD is listening at which port? 22 port. Okay. From anywhere it is accessible, right? So that is the reason I'm able to connect from my laptop to here, because this SSHD is running at 22 port. Similarly, let's see if HTTPD is running or not. I'll give up arrow, I will delete this 955 and I'll give HTTPD. So what I'm doing here, why is this? What is this? Every time I'm changing this thing, whenever I'm changing, the highlight thing is also changing. Okay, 955 it is highlighted. Now I'm giving HTTPD. This is called filter condition. So this will give me lot of output. In that lot of output, I want to see only HTTPD. So this output will become an input for this command. So pipe, what is pipe? In interview, they will ask you, what do you mean by pipe symbol? When you run a Linux command, what is pipe in the middle? So pipe symbol is what? The first command output will be going to the next command input. Okay. So grep is the next command, which is nothing but filter. Filter this particular string, it is HTTPD, over the output of this. So you will run this command, it will give you output. Dynamically, you are saying that, okay, you're using pipe. That means this output will be the input of this command. Grep HTTPD over that output. From where you got the output? From this command. So that is why pipe is so. This is very, very important. Okay. Pipe grep, you will use a lot of times. So here you see, when I run this command, it is showing me nothing because your Apache process is not yet started. Now you will do ps-ef. Again, we have to do pipe grep HTTPD. Why? Because I want to see only the HTTPD process, not other processes. So here you see there is no process running for HTTPD. Okay. This is running, but this is what grep. Grep means this only. It is showing you this process only. This is not the main thing. Now what you will do, you will start. Once you started the Apache service HTTPD start, you can also run stop. You can also run status here. Okay. Once you do this, just do give status and see it is running, active running. What is the PID? Means process ID for it. Running 144.14148. This is the process ID. Right? So now what I will do, I will run this command again, ps-ef. I'll give up arrow till the time it is coming. See, it came ps-ef. Now I will run this command. And then see, now process is running. Which process? These processes are running. Wherever HTTPD is there, this is highlighted because you are filtering out. ps-ef will give me lot of output. That output will be the input of this command with the help of pipe. Okay, interview question. They will give you this command and they will tell you, okay, what is the significance of pipe? Lot of people will know this command, but they don't know what is pipe. Okay, so you have to tell them, okay, pipe is like this. So when will you be asked this question? When you say, generally in interview, they will start from Linux commands, then they will go to AWS, then they will ask you the DevOps questions. Okay, so in a Linux portion, they will ask you this command, interview question. Okay, pipe symbol. Now we will go to up arrow one more time and you will run this netstat -anp grep HTTPD. Once you give enter, you see at 80 listening, what is listening? This process ID, nothing but this process ID. And this is the process name. HTTPD is listening. That means when somebody is coming from HTTP, they are going to 80 port. Why? Because HTTP runs at by default 80 port. Like I have a type C charger, which is a default charger for now for a phone, type C, for all the Samsung phones and other things. Now, similarly, when you have HTTP, that goes to 80 port, default port. HTTPS, that goes to 443 port. Similarly, it is like a rule set and for entire world. HTTP goes to 80 number gate. 80 number gate, who is listening? HTTPD is listening. That okay, if somebody comes, I will do the welcome. So he is doing the welcome. Who? HTTPD. Till this clear? How we have done? Sometimes you will, now let me create a scenario for you. Okay, we'll try to create some issues and you will have to troubleshoot. Now I have started the Apache process. Okay, and then I am seeing that there's something is listening. Now I will get the public IP. I have two ways to get the public IP. I can run a command, curl space ifconfig.me, to get the command to get the public IP. This is one of the command I'm pasting in the Slack window. Okay, you can get this. Okay, curl space, you can get the public IP. Once you get the public IP, go in the Google Chrome and then you can just hit enter, or you can write http://. Once you give this, you will see this page. What is this page? This page is coming from where? This page is coming from this server. If you go and stop the server now, instance state stop, you will not be able to see this page. This page will not be shown to you. So now read this. If you can read this page, it means that the HTTP server installed at this site is working properly. Means the server which you have installed, HTTP server or web server, is working properly. So now we have installed properly. Okay, a very small command we ran. What is the command we ran? Which is running yum command. And then we installed it, we started it. Like just two steps. Okay, nothing else thing. But then if you have to do this activity for 200 servers, you have to log into 200 servers one by one. You will have 200 servers here, and you will log into one by one 200 servers, and you have to start. You have to install. That is a time-taking process. Generally, in company, you have to do this way. But do you think we will do this way? No. We will use Ansible to do this. Okay, we'll write a script and we'll use Ansible. And that will go connect to all the servers and it will start. Okay, this is what we have to do in our class. So why am I doing this thing manually? So that you know what basically we have to do in our automation. Now here, we installed it, we started it, we have seen some command, ps-ef to see the process IDs, netstat command to see if my process is listening or not, if my port is listening or not, if my port is listening or not. This is a very important command. In your interview, they will ask you, I have a port, I want to check if it is listening or not. What is the command? How can I check? This is the command you have to say. This is such a basic command. If you do not know, your interview is over there. If you do not know this, your interview is over there. Okay. If you do not know what is the meaning of pipe, your interview is over there. Okay. This is like so simple thing, which we will be asking you. Now here you see there is something called this. If you see ps-ef, this is called child process. This is called parent process. Means this parent process pinned up this child. Now this child became a parent. This parent process pinned up this. See this 4 process ID is pinned up by this child process, this parent process. 14148, 14148. All this 14148, okay, all this process are pinned up by this parent process. Who is the owner for this process? Apache. The user, which is Apache, is the owner for this process. Okay. Can I create separate user? See, I will write user add. I can give a name called, suppose, 𝐒𝐔𝐁. We give 𝐒𝐔𝐁, see now 𝐒𝐔𝐁 user is created. So now they do ID 𝐒𝐔𝐁. And you see 𝐒𝐔𝐁 user is created. Right? Can I run this Apache with 𝐒𝐥𝐿 user, yes, you can run with 𝐒𝐥𝐿 also. How can we do that? With the help of configuration change. But can I do this? Yes. Okay. Can you switch to 𝐒𝐥𝐿? Yes. SU 𝐒𝐥𝐿. Now you see, switch user to 𝐒𝐥𝐿. So here you see there is no password asked, and I am connected to 𝐒𝐥𝐿 without any password. Why? Because I am in root. Admin can do whatever they want. Password is not required. I am root. Root can do anything. So root can switch to 𝐒𝐥𝐿 without password. So when I switched, I am seeing tilde pwd. I can see that 𝐒𝐥𝐿 home profile is created. Control D, I am again back to root. Okay. Fine. So with this, what you understood, there is something called user. So the user will be an owner for a process. A user will be an owner for a folder also, or a file also. So there is a file. There is nothing here with the root. Suppose if you create a file, okay, touch index.html. Okay, so now I have created, but I created HTML, but I have to rename it to HTML. How will I rename? MB this move HTML. So this is how I can rename. I can run this command again, and I will show that this is the command. So this is the 0-byte file. Who is an owner for this? Root. Okay, see, root is the owner, root is a group also. There is something called permission. There is a permission also for this. What is this permission? This permission, this 3 is a permission for a owner. The next 3 is the permission for a group. The last 3 is a permission for a others. Okay, others permission. So this whole thing I will be explaining you. These are like very basic things. If all of you know this, I can skip. Who doesn't know this thing? Raise your hand. Permission and all. All of you know this. These are basic things, then I'll skip. I already explained in the other class. Do you already know these things, everyone? Who doesn't know? Quickly, guys. Go ahead, raise your hand. Okay, everyone knows. Then we'll skip this. Okay, so then this owner, this is group. They have permission. I created a file. Now what I will do? I'll have to see this particular can you see this? Read this thing. It is saying you are a website administrator. Yeah, DevOps engineer is a website administrator. This is saying you may now add a content to the directory, which is this. So there is a directory which is this. You can now add a content, because I don't want to see this page. Generally, I've not created my website for this particular page. Correct? I created my website for something which is my own to see, right? My developer which is writing. So now I will go to this file, this folder. This folder is called doc root. What is this called? It is called doc root. Now this doc root, okay, this doc root we'll have to keep this HTML file inside this doc root. Okay, how to keep this file? We'll write cp tilde symbol. See, this is tilde, right? It means home location. From here, I will copy index.html to where? To this folder. I can give this folder directly, or I can give dot, because I am already inside this. CD inside this means I am already inside here. No, so I will give dot. Once I give dot, I will be seeing here, and I'm able to see the file. It is index.html. Correct? Now this index.html is a 0-byte. If you go and refresh the page, you will find that I am able to see the blank page because nothing is written here. Now let me write something here. Okay, how will I write? I have an HTML file which I will give you over Slack. Okay, this HTML file. Okay, let me give you. Okay. This HTML file. Open this HTML file. Okay, like this. Copy this. Download this in your laptop. Open this HTML file with Notepad ++ or anything. Notepad. Once you open, okay, copy the content and paste the content. Control A, Control C. Okay, you have done. Now go to this file, open this file using vi index.html. Yeah, enter. Vi is what? Nothing but like a notepad. Okay, you have notepad in Windows. Here in Linux, we have vi. Once you open this file, type I means insert mode. Now paste. I've done a paste. I will give escape. Escape done. Now I will give :wq, save, quit, exclamation. So save the file. Now I will go to the website. Here, this particular IP address. Now if I hit it, see, I will see that particular change. Okay, here. So this process of copying code in a file is called what? Deployment. Okay, this process is called deployment. So currently a DevOps engineer did a deployment manually. This is also a part of configuration, but I have did a deployment of a code. So some developers are writing the code. They will give you the code and you need to somehow copy the code to the server. That somehow thing is like very bad way I have shown you. Like I have copied and I pasted. Because that is just a one HTML file. But is this a good way? No. It's a very bad way. But what is that? What is this called? Deployment. Now, how we will do in the industry, how we will use something called Jenkins to do deployment. We will use, suppose, Jenkins and Ansible, because there are maybe 200 servers here, lot of servers. Jenkins cannot do in so many servers. So I will use Jenkins to call Ansible. Ansible will do deployment in all the servers. Okay, so there is something called Jenkins that will be calling Ansible, and Ansible will do deployment. But then later what we will do, we will not use Jenkins as well. We will use GitHub Actions. Okay, so we will try to delete this Jenkins and we'll use GitHub Actions only to GitHub Actions only to deploy the code in all the servers. So this is our project. But now I'm just showing you some basic things like, okay, what do you mean by deployment? Copying of a code to the server means deployment. Now, how many other ways of deployment? There are various ways of deployment. In one way, you can use Jenkins, and if you have multiple servers, you can call Ansible to do deployment. If you have only one server, you can do using Jenkins also. Now later, you can use GitHub Actions also to do this. You can use code build also to do this. There are so many things in DevOps. Will you be doing each and every way? No. How will you do this? With some project. We will give you one project, you will have to do that way. Yes, that's it. Tell the same thing in the interview also. Okay, simply whatever we are doing, go and tell the same thing. Okay, now I've copied the code, and this is where you can see the page is opening. You can see the HTML file. You can open that browser, that link, and you will be seeing that this page is open. Fine. Now this is my single node architecture where I have a website which is in a single node. Okay, where this is the document root. So what is single node? Single node means I have a server where I have installed one application, which is web server software, Apache, where you are keeping the code which is developed by developer. The customer is accessing it. Okay, like this, you are giving, suppose, abc.com. This abc.com is installed here in the web server, and that is getting accessed. Similarly, now there will be multiple other servers. You have one more, which is XYZ. Okay. This is also web server. And this is also user, which is connecting. Like this, in your company, there will be multiple single node architectures. This is having IP. This is having IP. Okay, so if he is accessing, he will type xyz.com, and he will come here. When he types abc.com, he will come here with the help of DNS and all. Till this clear? Like this, there you have 200 websites. All websites will cost you around $200. But then, will you invest this much of, so you have a cost cutting in your company. Now, can you delete all these servers and run all the websites into one single server? Okay, this is our project. So I don't want to invest so many. Previously, we had this kind of architecture, but because of COVID-19 or something, you say, okay, there is a cost cutting, and then what are we doing? We are merging now multiple websites into single server. How will you do this? The static websites, these are static websites because here there is no database and all those things, right? This is the static websites. We are all moving to the one single server. How can we move this thing? We'll see now. That means how can we use this web server feature where we can run multiple websites into single server at the same port? Because
So
this is also running 80 port.
We can keep different link on a single page.
A different link on single page. Okay, so different link, so obviously it will be, but then not single page. There will be multiple. This is having different HTML file, you know. This is also having index.html. This is also having index.html. Like this, everything will have HTML file. This is having doc called that. This is also having doc root called this. Okay, now if you copy this from here to here, what will happen? The content of this HTML file is welcome to abc.com, and if this content is welcome to xyz.com, what will happen? Overwrite will happen. Correct? It will overwrite. So now both abc.com and xyz.com, when you enter, it will show welcome to xyz.com only. When you copy from here to here. So for that reason, what you have to do, you have to create different doc root. Different doc root. You have to create where inside this. So what we will do, we will go to this server. Okay, we have this folder where we have the HTML file. Now we'll create a different doc root. One is for ABC, another is for XYZ. I'll go to ABC. I have nothing is there, right? So I will copy the previous file, which is index.html here. Dot. Okay. Because I'm inside ABC. Now I'm saying copy here directly inside. Now see, I have copied. What is my folder? Okay. This is how you will do. This HTML file was one directory back. So I'm doing cd cp / index.html to current directory. Now I've copied it. Now what I will do, I will go one directory back, and I have XYZ also. Copy the same file inside this XYZ for now. Go to XYZ. I'll open this file. I will search for question mark is for search VI. See, I'm opening this file using VI. I'm searching with question mark and searching ABC. Enter. Once I search ABC, here you see abc.com is there. Now what I will do, I will replace this ABC with XYZ. Who will I replace? I'll give IE. I will delete using backspace and I'll type XYZ. I will do escape. I will do :W. :W will save it. This is one way. I will come here as abc.com again. Escape U means undo, like Control-Z. I will replace this whole thing with xyz.com. How will I replace? I will give %S. Search. Search what? You can give exclamation and give this. You can give slash and give this, or I will suggest give exclamation, better. And then write xyz.com. Then globally replace. It means It's like the 3 Idiot movie we have seen, right? Where Amir Khan changed it. Global replace. Similarly, here you will do. What you will do? You will do global replace. Wherever abc.com, change it to xyz.com. So %s abc.com, it's like Control H in Notepad. Okay, abc.com to xyz.com. Enter. See, now it became xyz.com. Okay, this is very important. You will be using it in a lot of places. Okay, global replace. Okay. Now what you will do, you will save it. :WQ exclamation. Okay, which is how you will save. Once you save this file, now you see you have 2 directories. Right? One directory, I can delete this file. Okay, not required. -f, file name, deletion, done. I have 2 folders inside this. One is ABC, one is XYZ. Okay, inside this. One is ABC, one is XYZ. How will you check what is there inside both the directories? You can give star, ls-ltr star. When you give, it will show you ABC is having this file, XYZ is having this file. Okay, which is good. Now what I will do, I will try to go to the browser. Once I hit this, it will show me the default page, because inside this doc root, I do not have anything. I don't have HTML file, index.html, which I deleted. It will by default search for HTML file. Nothing is there. It will show you the default page, the welcome page. Now what I will do, I will give /abc. Once I give this, it will show me this page for abc.com. Once I give XYZ, it will show me the xyz.com. See, so that means when I give this path or this path, it will be, I am not giving HTML file, the file which is there here, but still it is showing me the HTML file. I can copy and I can manually give this. Or even if I don't give, it will be opening that file. So with this, we understood that, yeah, this is how we can do. But then this is again not a good way, right? Because here customer will not type /abc/xyz. They will type like this, and this too should go and automatically identify that, okay, when this domain is given, I will go to this. When this domain is given, I will go to this. Am I making sense? Who didn't understand? Ganesh, Sushant, have you understood? Sushant, Vipin, have you understood? That again, I don't want to give IP/ABC, IP/XYZ. I want to give abc.com or xyz.com. And that should automatically go to the right place. Understood, Dheeraj? Ganesh?
Yes.
Mr. Ganesh, have you understood, Ganesh? Okay. So how we will do this? Now we will understand something called configuration of Apache. Okay. For this to understand, we need to understand configuration of Apache. Apache is nothing but web server, the Apache web server. So what we will do, we will go to etc http. This is nothing but my Apache home, where my Apache related configuration is there. Here I will go and find out there are some files and folders. There is file called logs, where I will get the log information. Error log, access log. Access log means when you try to access something, you will get the access log here. You just use tail -f command and you will see that, see this, when I'm accessing anything, it will give the entry here. Let us access now. If I give enter here, you see an entry coming. Okay, when you try to enter, you try, anyone click on the link which I have given in the chat window, see your IP will come in. So this is my IP. Okay, this is your IP. Somebody tried now, this is your IP. If you go to Google and type what is my public IP, you will get the public IP. Okay, so what's my IP? What is my IP? My IP is this 103.192 and okay. So that's why see it is coming. Now your IP is this. That's why it is your phone. Okay. So this is a log file. What is happening behind the scene, if you can see that you are trying to access this XYZ. Okay. You are trying to access this image. Image is not found. 404. 304 is there something. Okay. What does this mean? 304, 404. You have to see that. Like tomorrow, sir, tomorrow if you go here and type, suppose, Rahul, I will not get anything, right? I'll get not found. So when you go here, you see, you're getting /Rahul/404. What does that mean? Go to this and there is something called HTTP status code. I have given the link. In this link, if you see 404 not found, means you're trying to access something, but you're not able to get that. That is called client error. Means client is giving wrong URL. Sometimes you will get three series. So 3 and 2 series are good. There is no problem. Okay. 3 series sometimes create problem, but then 2 series is okay. 1 series I have not seen anytime. Okay. 2 and 3 means 200 means everything is okay. 3 means it is redirection. I'm going to redirect. 4 series means error and 5 series means error. 4 means client error. Client is giving something wrong. Maybe he's giving password wrong. That means 401 unauthorized. He's giving 404 means the thing is not found. The URL is wrong. 5 series means server error. In the server, there is some problem because of which there is an insufficient storage, something 502 bad gateway, and all those errors are there. So when you get 5 series, you will go to server and check the issue. When you get 4 series, still you can go to the server, but then it will be mainly from the client side. The client is giving something wrong. Okay, this is all you have to understand. Now this is a log file. Now if I go back, there is something called conf directly. If I go to conf, there is something called httpd.com. Right? httpd.com. This is a very important configuration file of the Apache, main configuration file. If you want to edit something here, always remember, if you want to edit something here, use Vim to edit. Vim or VI, but Vim is good. Vim is like Notepad++. VI is Notepad. Okay. Vim, and then you will find that there is something called blue, which is, this is all description of this parameter. So what is server root? You can read this. Okay. What is this? I told you, right? Can you change the port of Apache from 80 to 81? Yes. You can go and change the port here. 82. See, you can change the port from 80 to 81. And then I will give escape and WQ this. If I save the file and if I reload means it will not stop and start. It will just reload the configuration. This is better than restart. You can do restart also. Restart will have stop start. The customer will be kicked out. Suppose he is purchasing something, his session will be invalidated. But reload is good. His session will not be validated. Okay, revalidated. It will just reload the configuration. Now, once you do this, now you see in extract -anp pipe grep httpd. This httpd process is running at 81, not at 80. At 80 port, nothing is there. So with this, you understood that this is how we can change the port, the listen port. Okay, now if you try to open the page, you will get an error. Try to open this page, you will get an error. Refused. What does this mean? It means that you were able to reach to the server. This is my server. It means that you were able to reach to the server, but nothing is listening here. At 80 port, no one is there. Security guard allowed you, you went inside, but nobody opened the door. See, it refused. Okay.
I'm getting error with 81 even.
No, that's why. I'm showing you 1 minute. So now when you give 81, so what is the error you will get? See, rotating. Now you will get some error. See what error you will get. You will get an error called timeout. What does that mean? So if you see this diagram, what are the ports I have opened? Remember, 80 gate and 22 gate. I opened 81 port. So my security guard will not allow that, right?
Yep.
So security guard will say, no, I don't know. So he will wait till the security guard, and then timeout will happen. He will go home. Correct? So security. This is a server. This is a security. You will click on the security guard. And you will click on the edit inbound rule. What you will do, you can change this 80, or you can add a custom rule, custom TCP. Why TCP? Internet works on which protocol? Childhood days, TCP protocol. Okay. Then you select 81, save rule. Now you try. See this below. So with this, what you understand? The timeout and refused. These two errors. Interview question, guys. To troubleshoot timeout error. Don't say, I will go and check my service is down or not. That means you do not know. Timeout means security group or network error. Timeout doesn't mean that, okay, your services are down. Okay, you will start the service. No, it doesn't mean that. Okay, you will say that timeout means I will check the security group. I'll check the NACL. I'll check some firewall settings. That is what they are trying to expect from you. Okay, I will run this netstart command and I will check if my Apache is listening at which port, 80 or 81. Is 81, maybe I think that it is not 80. That means my security group needs to be changed. That's the reason it is getting timeout. Okay. So now what I will do, I will change back. I'll change back this from 82. How will I do? R, without in an insert mode, I will do R and give 0. Okay, R means replace that particular letter 1 with 0. Done. Save. After save, again you quit and again you reload. What is our task, guys? Do not forget our task is that, okay, if suppose somebody gives abc.com, it will go to abc. Somebody gives xyz.com, it will go to xyz. That means now I have to have a configuration file where I should mention that, okay, if else, and if something comes from ABC, send it to ABC. If something comes from XYZ, send it to XYZ. That configuration file is called virtual host, which you will be keeping under the conf.d directory. So logs we have seen, conf we have seen, conf.d we will see now. This module we will see in C.4, conf.module.d. In C.4 project we will see this. Okay. Here you see there are some configuration file which is already there. .conf. Here you need to create a configuration file called virtual.conf. You can write here /conf also. You can write here whatever dot, but then it should be ending with .conf. Whatever name doesn't matter. .conf matters. Once you give this enter, I'll give you one file which is called virtual. This file I'll give you in the Slack channel. Here you see this is the thing which you need to copy. And now paste. This is your Apache setting. What does this meaning? This means that, okay, this directory give a permission. Okay, so what is the permission? Which is the directory you will give? Here you will give ABC, where you are actually giving the permission. And you are saying that with this, you start here that, okay, if anything from anywhere it comes to 80 port, and if it coming from this particular website, it is abc123.com, then send it this folder. So if suppose something comes from ABC123, send it to this. Now copy the same thing, paste for this, and then you change it for XYZ. Suppose something comes from XYZ, send it to XYZ. Now what I'm doing, I'm configuring manually. Do you think we will do this thing for 200 servers manually? No. What we will use? Ansible we will use. That is how you will learn Ansible, guys. Okay, this is our style. We don't teach Ansible directly. Okay, we don't make fools. We will explain you what is the reason behind it. Then we will go to Ansible. Ansible, you can get it in YouTube also. But then you will get the project? No. How will you get the project? First, we will create the thing, the manual example. First, we will give you the pain, the manual way. Then we'll try to solve it with the help of some automation. Okay, so this is that. So now this particular thing we are doing, how much time it is taking, right? And if you have to do this for 200 servers, every server you have to log in. Every server you have to create first. Then you have to log into that server. Then you have to install the Apache. Then you have to go to this conf.d directory. And then you have to create this file. Then you have to create all this. Then you have to copy the HTML file also inside this directory. All these tasks you have to do manually. For 200 servers, it will take half an hour for each server. So how many times? Whereas if you use Ansible, you can do all the tasks in the 200 servers in just 30 minutes. Not even 30 minutes it will take. This is the power of automation. Okay. So there is a saying in IT, if you don't automate, somebody else will automate and you will lose the job. Okay. This is what's happening. If you don't learn AI, somebody else will do that. Okay. If you do not automate, somebody else will automate. And you will be not upscaling yourself because of maybe some little fees or some not nice motivation. Okay. Something reason. And then because of that, you will not be able to upskill or stay constantly in the IT. You have to learn, switch, earn. Learn, switch, earn. This is the formula in IT. Okay? Save it. Once you save this, reload. Once you reload, see it is giving you some error because it's a triple T. Now I have reloaded again. Okay, now what I will do, if I give here this thing, see here, once I give this IP, it is always showing ABC. But now I don't want to give this IP address anymore. I want to give the domain name. Okay, the abc.com and the xyz.com. So that is why, if you remember, I have told you here, first we will do the local testing with the local testing here. Now you have done something. Now you have to use local DNS to do the testing. Then only you can update the Cloudflare, GoDaddy or Outlook. So what is a local file? Type in Google. What is my local host file in Windows? Get that file location. This is the file location in Windows. Okay. Give it in Slack channel. Okay, use this local host file, type Windows R, this path, is this host file. You will go to properties and change your permission and all those things, right? Security and give your permission, full control to yourself. Full control to yourself. You can do that later. Okay, but here I can open it and I can edit. You see here, previously in a single owned architecture, you will have to have this kind of architecture where each domain will have an IP address pointing. Now I am saying we will point both the websites into single IP. So delete this, get the IP address. Okay. Get this IP address, paste this IP. IP ABC XYZ, save it. Okay. Now what you do, you copy this Go and open the incognito window. New incognito. There should not be anything. If you have one more open, see there 2 will be coming. So open incognito and paste abc123.com. You see ABC is open. Try to paste xyz123.com. You see XYZ is open. So with this, what you understand, it's like domain-based mapping. If you're giving ABC, it's going to ABC doc root and opening this. We are going XYZ, it is going to XYZ and opening this. Clear? This is what you have to do, guys. When somebody gives ABC, it will go to ABC. Somebody gives XYZ, it will go to XYZ. Now, like this, there will be multiple document root in your company on one server, 200 document root, 200 websites running in one single server, different domains. This is a good style of doing. But now, what are the problems in these architectures? Who can tell me? I'm running 200 websites into one single server. What are the problems in this architecture? Ganesh, you can unmute yourself, no problem. I want to hear from someone. Ganesh, Sushant. What are the problems in this architecture?
Single point of failure.
Single point of failure will be there. What else we have? Very good. Single point of failure. What does this mean, single point of failure? What does this single point of failure means?
If this particular server goes down, so all
If server goes down, everything will be going, which is not a good. Even if you have done, saved lot of cost for a company like 200, like this $40,000, still company will not be happy because these websites are down. So you have to have a good architecture where you should have a scalable architecture into different availabilities. You will have another server in different availability. And if this is down, another will be up. Correct? So that is how you will be doing it. There is no single point of failure, which we'll be doing in our C.3. What are the other errors? Other problem with this? Resource crunch. If you have only one server, there will be resource crunch, right? Sometimes suppose abc.com is doing a sale. Because of abc.com, xyz.com will be also interrupted. Because abc.com will consume all the resource like CPU, even RAM and other things. So xyz.com and other websites will not get resources. So they will be slow. So this also we have to fix. This we will be fixing when we study Docker. When we study Docker, I will show you how Docker can fix this. That abc.com will not be consuming more. Whatever space we will be giving, whatever resources we will be giving, it will resume. It will use that particular space only. It will not consume more space or more storage or more RAM, more CPU. Okay, how to do the capacity planning good? How can we do capacity planning? Each website, each server. So these are something which we'll be seeing in our class. Is it okay? Can you do till this and join tomorrow? Okay, I have extended a little bit, guys. I'm very sorry, but then this is what we have covered. A lot of things today. I know. Even if you do not get time to complete VPC, what you do, you skip the VPC part. You just directly create server in the default VPC. Whatever, because we have a default VPC which is being given by Amazon. You can create directly there. Now, I forgot to delete NAT gateway. Do not forget to delete NAT gateway if you create the what VPC. So I've deleted the NAT gateway.
So I think 2 hours back you created and you said it will charge 18 rupees per hour, right? So it will charge you around 40 rupees.
Doesn't matter. I have a lot of charges. What I do, I wait for 3 months and then I raise a request to get a waiver. If it is still charging, what I will do, I will not use this account. I will delete all the resources. I will create a new account with the same credit card. So I have not even paid a single in Amazon. Okay. Even my students. One student was in Canada. He got charged of around 30,000. Okay.
still he didn't pay any money. One student was there, Jishan. Okay, I remember that he got charged with like around 80,000. Still, he didn't pay anything. Okay.
So before paying, I mean, it's not automatically deducted from debit or credit card. I mean, they need permission, right?
Yeah, obviously. See, they don't want to charge you all. Okay, you all are pretty. This is like they want to charge the actual real customers, right? Who are doing business. They have
Yes.
possibility that they can take a waiver. You need to raise a support ticket. Okay, how can you raise a support ticket? Go and raise a support ticket from here. Support. Okay, and then raise a support ticket. Say that I'm a student. I'm doing certification and give me waiver. For 3 months they can do. Okay, so don't get paranoid and pay money. Just use it till the 3 months till the account is disabled. Once it is disabled, you can ask them, open it once and delete the things. They will ask you to delete all the things, whatever you have created, and then you get asked for waiver. That give them waiver. They will give you for 3 months. Any 3 months. Okay, so within 3 months, you have to see always the billing part and you have to ask them. Like I am using the billing part. Billing dashboard, you can go to billing dashboard here and keep checking how much your charges are there. And then you can see now 0.05 charges. Try to know that, okay, what exactly you are charged. And then accordingly, you will be paying. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, not paying, you're paying. Okay, don't pay. That's it. Okay, say where it exactly it is charged, it is charging Elastic Computing Cloud. Northeast. NAT gateway.
Yeah, only net gateway.
Okay, fine. So yeah, that's it. This is how you will check. Okay, do not forget to delete NAT gateway. You delete it, but then you also have to delete Elastic IP.
Oh, Elastic IP is also paid.
You have to release the Elastic IP. Okay, how will you delete? First, wait for some time for NAT gateway to delete it. Go to Elastic IP, release. Release. Release done. Your task is done. It will take some time to come release thing. Once it comes, you can release it. Now there is no charge. So for that reason, I am saying if you want to skip this VPC part, still you can skip. There is not any compulsion that you have to use VPC. You have to know VPC. Okay, but then you need to know this thing, how to create server, how to spin up, how to install Apache, how to do this configuration. Why? Because even if this is not required, but we will be using Ansible, right? Because we will be doing Ansible, and DevOps can be fit in with anything, right? You're in a network team and you are doing DevOps. You're in a cloud team, you are doing DevOps. So we are currently doing WebOps because web application and this operation DevOps. So we are currently as a WebOps engineers. So that is why we are doing this way. Okay. Some people are like MLOps. Okay. There are a lot of like machine learning. There are operations, DevOps culture. Salesforce also have that DevOps thing. Every team will have somehow something related to DevOps. So now, this is what you have to do because we are creating your resume. Okay, you can call it whatever we are doing, you will be doing that way. So once you do this, your resume will be created. And I hope you like the class. Those who are not joining the class, okay, but they are joining the free workshop, please make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, we have a YouTube channel, at least help us that. Okay, click on this and subscribe to it. And we do post a lot of videos here. Okay, good content. You can see our playlist. Here, there are a lot of playlists are there. Select that and subscribe to it. Okay, so I'll give you this playlist. Subscribe to our channel. That will help us grow. Again, we are posting interview questions in our Instagram every day. You can follow us on Instagram also. And we are in Slack channel, we are in Telegram and a lot of other places we are in. You need to follow this many. Just follow the Instagram, follow the YouTube channel, that is enough for you. And we have forum. where if you have any questions, you can ask over forum. We will be happy to help you out there. Okay, in the forum. Our question. And those who wanted, this all class is already enrolled, started. We have around 18 participants now, I think. We need 2 more participants. If you join, we'll have our internship program started as well. Okay, where we will be running an internship program where we'll be paying you 1,000 rupees as an internship bonus. Plus, you will be getting an opportunity to get 5,000. Your batch, some 3 people will be getting 5,000, 3,000, and 2,000 rupees. Who will be that 3%? It depends on you. If you interact more, if you do all the exercise, we will be having some interview session. If you crack all those interview sessions, we'll have some question answer sessions on mentimeter.com. If you crack all those things, we'll finalize that these 3 people are good and we'll be paying them that amount. I know this is very less amount, but then this is for you because we are charging very less. We are giving very less. This is for you all to have that competition, the healthy competition between all of you. Okay, if you all still want to go and learn, and if you do not have that much of amount to pay, you can still use our LMS website where we are posting a lot of videos in a very less amount, maybe half or less than a half amount. There are videos here. Check any of our videos starting from 49. Also, we have 299, 49, a lot of things we have. You can chase anyone and study. Okay, refer us. That will help us grow. Thank you. Let's meet Monday. Okay.
Thank you, Rahul.
Yeah. Bye. Ping your email IDs, guys. Those who want the video recording. I think Ganesh pinged.
Rahul, just last question. If we enroll, then if we are not able to attend, so it will be, we can repeat that.
We can repeat. Yeah, we give 2 chances to repeat. Okay, in a year. Okay, but if you have any personal like problem and all, we can also give 3 months. But then we want 2. Why? Because if you keep giving it, it is bad for you. You will never study.
Yeah, that's right.
So like this, you will think. Okay, and this is what we have seen in from past. Like I think Nancy is our second round. Nancy is already a past student who's joining. Okay, there are Raghavendra is also from past. He's waiting from long time, right? From our class. So there are like a lot of people who are from different. I don't know. There are a lot of people who are.
How frequently you conduct?
I generally don't conduct. This year I am conducting for the first time. I used to conduct. I am running this company. I'm a founder. So I do have a lot of other tasks which I have to do. Just because I am here in India, I do have less work, less meetings. That's why I'm conducting. 16th of June, I will be traveling back. So since then, again, I will be very busy there. So I will not be able to conduct because I do have a lot of meetings there. Now I canceled all my meetings because my baby born just 2-3 days back.
Okay, congrats.
Thank you. 9th of May, my baby born, and that's the reason I came here in India. So that's the reason I'm teaching for some time in morning. Okay, great guys. Let's meet on Monday. Okay, we will be conducting our other subjects, the 3.3. Complete all these exercises. We will be adding you over the Google Classroom. You'll get a link and join from there. Okay, and believe me, this will be the best course which you might have attended. Why? Because this is the most selling course in our company. With this only we are conducting in a lot of institutes, a lot of consultancies who are tying up with us. This is the particular module which we are covering. So yeah, this will be great. Okay, awesome, guys. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.